My beautiful people, what is going on? How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone's having a lovely day, lovely time. Welcome back to another Washington Wizards basketball stream. Yes. Yes, indeedy. What's going on, Ido? What's going on, champ? Well, we have the Washington Wizards back on the East Coast at a decent time, 7 o'clock, like exactly how I like it. Beautiful timing, so we can actually be wide awake to watch the game. Um, Obviously, let's start off with the injuries. What's going on, Josh? Obviously, let's start off with the injuries. We got no Bradley Beal. He was in the COVID protocols, and then today, not too long ago, the Wizards Twitter page, they said that Bradley Beal is now out of the COVID protocol after being in there for one day, but he's not going to play tonight, obviously. I don't know if, just to show you guys, I don't know if it was a false positive or I don't know. So, but they say he remains out tonight versus Charlotte and will be listed as day-to-day with a non-COVID illness. So, wouldn't be surprised to see Brad get in there maybe the last preseason game. But no Bradley Beal tonight, obviously. Kevin is But yeah, so no Bradley Beal tonight. Obviously, no Corey Kispert, who has a sprained ankle. And obviously, no Denny Avdia, who's still working with a growing injury. So, those three guys are out. Who do you think is going to be in the starting lineup today, guys? I don't see it on the Wizards page yet. Don't see the starting lineup. Who do you guys think will be the starters tonight? Do we get Rui once more? Does he start again? We'll wonder how Johnny Davis looks. Dax, what's going on with you? Crown, you said last Draymond to DC is possible. Keep hoping hoop and pull. Chep, you said Bill will be okay. Yeah. Kevin, you said was good. D, go Ravens. Go Ravens is crazy. That was a tough L y'all took, man. I'm not gonna lie, Kevin. It's rebuild time. The Panthers fired their head coach and defensive coordinator. I think it's time for y'all to follow suit. I think Ron's time is done. I think he's finished. Ron Rivera, and this is coming from an Eagles fan. It's time for him to go. I think y'all should put Sam Howell in. Y'all already know what Heineke's about. Put Sam Howell in. Take the rest of the season. Try to get C.J. Stroud or Bryce Young. Replace that coaching staff. Get him a fresh coach. Fresh franchise quarterback. And work through that. And y'all work through that. Because it's rough. And I did not expect the Giants to win. But they did. And that just... Everybody 5-0, 4-1, 4-1, 1-4. That's tough. I think it's just a wrap for y'all. Kevin said with the Giants win the division. He said we'll focus on the Commanders in the draft when we get a QB. Omer, what's going on with you? I know he said, is it me? Just me or Kuzma? Reminds me of Kamala from Kamala Sylvester. I have no idea what the Kamala Sylvester meme is. Tarabi said, when is Denny going to come back? Maybe. I think Denny may either come back the very last preseason game or maybe just the start of the season. I don't know how serious the groin is. You know, those injuries when it's like hamstring, groin, they can be a reoccurring thing. I have no idea, Tarab. I have no clue. I can't even guess for you. But hopefully he's back for the regular season opener. Hopefully. Roadrunner, fly, Eagles, fly. Yes, sir. Fly, Eagles, fly. 5-0. We coming for the Cowboys next. Yes, sir. Shout out Cardinals backup kicker. He lost the Chiefs a game. Then he just blew another game for the Cardinals. Great work by him. I know he said, just remember, even if the Wizards mid, they never going to be more mid than 2018 Sacramento Kings. Man, we was running lineups out with Jerome Robinson, man, and Isak Bond. It was crazy. Our lineups used to be crazy too. Kevin said, but I hope Davis starts tonight so that he can get better. I don't think he would start. I think he'll come off the bench probably. Josh, you said, are you going to watch the game and live stream at the same time? Yeah. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to have the game on the stream. On the stream because I'm going to get I can't. My stream's going to get freaking deleted off the platform. But yeah, like as the game's on, I'll have the audio on, but obviously I can't show the game for copyright reasons. Kevin said, and put him on LaMelo so he can guard, so he can know what it's like to guard an all-star. Guard, Roy said, it's starting to really look like we're going to do something big. Yeah, that Dallas game Sunday night, man, is first of all, Jason Kelsey, that's very important. Hopefully he plays. Hopefully Jordan Mailata, hopefully he's back. Don't know what's going on with Sam Malu, but hopefully a lot of these guys are back. But I think we're going to really be running the ball heavy to kind of counteract Dallas's D-line so they don't really get into that mindset of, all right, let's just pin our ears back and go after the quarterback all game. Dax, you said Johnny got to show something. Yeah, Johnny Davis really has to show something. Jalen Williams for the OKC, who got drafted after Johnny, he had a really good game for the Thunder. Obviously, he went before Johnny, but Benedict Mathurin, he's shown something. Shoot, it's been a lot of guys, man, who've played really well, who have showed out. And it's tough. It's tough to see because you want Johnny Davis to show us something. And it's tough when you see his peers that got drafted after him. It's just, and they're showing what they can do. It's tough, man. It gets tough. I'm not going to lie. So, Tari Eason got drafted after Johnny. He's been hooping for the Rockets. It's really tough, man. It's really tough. AJ Griffin had a really good game. It's a lot of these guys who got drafted after Johnny are putting up really good numbers and performing and showing. Jalen Williams for OKC was a plus 46 last night. That's insane. I mean, it's tough. It's tough watching all these young guys who went after Johnny, showing out, man. And Johnny, we don't even know if he can create space on his own or get past anybody off the dribble. It's tough. So hopefully tonight he shows us something. Just sitting here waiting. I'm waiting for the tweet to pop up to see what the starting five is tonight. See if we get Rui back in there. I'm assuming like Monte Morris. Who started against the Warriors second game? Because Brad didn't play in the second game against the Warriors. It was, yeah, maybe we get back Monte Morris, Will Barton, Rui Hachimura, Kyle Kuzma, and Porzingis. I wonder if that's the lineup that's rolled out. We'll see. I know you said, man, the Wizards stuff is doing the opposite of what the people want. They just like 2K for real. You said, I hope Michael Parsons put Jalen Hurts on life support. No one on your O-line can stop him. The Eagles' O-line is going to be the best O-line that Dallas has faced this season. Dallas has faced the Bucks, whose O-line is banged up. The Bucks, Bengals, Giants, Washington, and the Rams. All O-lines who are shaky O-lines. Philly's by far the best O-line they'll face. Philly by far has the best running game out of all those teams. So if Philly can run the ball, it'll negate how much damage Micah can really do. You got Lane Johnson, one of the best tackles in the league. Mailata, if he plays, one of the better upcoming tackles. Philly has a really strong O-line. But that's why they'll be trying to run the ball a lot. If they can run the ball, it negates the pass rush. Because you can't pin your ears back. You got to play the run. Especially if they get a lead. Crowley said Blazers definitely use Scott Brooks to tank for Shaden Sharp. Crowley said Eagles online might be the best in the league though. Chevy said Johnny the worst performance of the draft. Josh said Jalen 15 points and 13 assists. We got a good one in OKC. And that's the thing. They'll draft a guy like Johnny Davis and try to put him at point guard when Johnny Davis has never really done that in his collegiate career. But then you got a guy like Jalen Williams, a wing, who, if you look at his tape, you don't got to be a scout. You'll see that the kid has a good feel for the game. He obviously know what to do with the ball in his hands. But you don't take him. You take a guard who's not a good three-point shooter, doesn't have the best handle, doesn't have the best feel for the game offensively, and you try to throw him out there at the one spot. What in the... I don't understand what the Wizards are doing. At that point, if that's a guy you wanted, you could have went with a Jalen Williams. Shout out to Damo. That was his number one guy that whole offseason. I just don't understand. You look at Jalen Williams' tape out of Santa Clara, he showed you that he can facilitate. He knew what to do with the ball in his hands. He could create for himself. He could create for others. He isn't the most athletic, but he has a really good feel for the game. And as a ball handler, that's what you want. But yet they keep trying to put Johnny at the point guard and it's okay to make mistakes, as Wes says, and don't lose confidence. Bro, how about you draft somebody who already is pretty good at the skill set that you're looking for? I don't understand their draft philosophy. I know you say, yeah, I know AJ Griffin going to be good. Kevin said, yeah, but who on that line is able to at least hang with Parsons? I mean, Lane Johnson easily. Lane Johnson is like, if not the best tackle in the NFL. I know you said Johnny's like Roddy Rich. You want to see him win. You know he can, but something just ain't clicking. Roddy Rich mentioned in here is crazy. Crowley said, LOL, Parsons will get humbled. Chippy said, even the non-draft pick-ups playing better than Johnny. Heavy said Davis is a shooting guard / small forward. Marky said they're more interested in character guys than actual talent. Kevin said he might be a project player low-key. Chippy said, I've seen Johnny in practice. He doesn't look like a bust, but only a short video. Kirby said, I mean, look at Oubre, TBJ, Diddy, are all project players. Kirby said, Wizards draft looking for a star, not drafting, looking for players that fit. Kirby said, you must not have seen what Parsons did to Trent Williams, who was the best O-line in the NFL. That's Trent Williams. That ain't us. But yeah, man, it's just I don't understand the Wizards draft philosophy. They keep trying to. Oh, we have a starting lineup. We have the starting lineups tonight. The starters will be. Let me get this out of the way. The starters for tonight will be Monte Morris, Will Barton, Anthony Gill, Kyle Kuzma, and Kristaps Porzingis. So we get some Anthony Gill starting minutes tonight. Anthony Gill at the 3, apparently. Kyle at the 4, KP at the 5. Shout out to Anthony Gill. I like Anthony Gill. Don't know how many minutes he actually plays, but alright. That's our starting lineup. Monte, Barton, Gill, Kuz, and KP. Alright. Alright. How do you guys feel about that? Jay said Gill question mark. Got a D for GM. Dex said Anthony Gill. I know he said, man, the Wizards got the basketball IQ. It's Hazard Pachulia and JaVale McGee. Dex said WTF. Kevin said TF Gill. Why not Davis at the 3? Crazy said Gil starting Rui getting a drip. I mean, getting a do not play. Ido, I said drip. I'm crazy. Ido, you said I like Gil though. Matt, you said am I late? What's up, D? No, you're not late. We're just talking before the game starts. Just talking. We just wearing off starting lineups. The starting lineup tonight is Monte Morris, Will Barton, Anthony Gill, shocker, Kyle Kuzma, and Porzingis. Kevin said, "Oh, Rui." I'm surprised it's not Rui. Champy said Davis not ready at all. Agreed. I knew he wasn't going to start. Azad, what's going on? You say, see, you see John's behind the back move yesterday. Yeah, John looks good, man. John definitely looks good, and I'm glad he's on a team where he's not going to be heavily needed. He's not going to need to play extreme heavy minutes already, so that's good for his health. That's good. Kevin said, why not Davis? He needs to learn. It's because the season's about to start, and they're playing people in preparation for the regular season. That time for Johnny to learn it'll be there, but it's about to be the regular season, man. They don't got time to be throwing him out there to get him to learn a little bit. It's game time. It's almost one more game and then it's the regular season. He's playing the people who's going to be here, who's going to be playing. Johnny will get minutes tonight because Johnny will probably get minutes in the regular season with Corey Kispert being out. Also, before I say, thank you guys for being in here. If you haven't already, please make sure you hit the like button. Helps out a lot. If you want to become a member and join the Wiz family, you can click the link that I have pinned in the chat box. Or if you want to improve the Wizards' win chances tonight, you can send a super chat, donate to the Wizards Win Chance Fund. If you want to do that. Warren, what's going on? You said, Gil, our real starters need to learn to play together. Yeah, the Gil thing's weird. The Gil thing's a little weird. I'm not going to lie. The Gil thing is definitely a little odd. But we'll see. We'll see how it works. I mean, Gil can hit the three. So, I mean, it's not like he can't stretch the floor. Good rebounder. Good energy. So, and I like Gil. So, I mean, I like Gil. So, I mean, I guess. I really do guess. I mean, your guys' guess is as good as mine. Kevin saying I want him to go to Melo. Crowley say y'all know Wizards almost paired Oscar Robertson with Unseld and Elvin Hayes. They was just being cheap AF with his contract. Josh said, would you trade or re-sign Kuzma? I don't know, man. That's tough. It really depends on how the money works out. The Wizards don't got a lot of money to work with. So that's a good question, Josh. I'm not sure. I can't tell you. If it's a good enough piece I can get, I wouldn't mind trading Kuzma. Matt, you said Zinga's about to be cooking tonight. He should. What's the Hornets lineup? Let me see. Hornets probably dropped their lineups already. What the heck is their Twitter at? Here we go. Hornets are starting. I have no idea who these. Okay, wait. So, injury report for the Hornets. Gordon Hayward is available tonight. Cody Martin's out. Kelly Oubre is out. And PJ Washington is out tonight. Their starting five is... Let me see if I know these faces. LaMelo Ball. Devontae Graham. Gordon Hayward. Mason Plumlee, and I have no idea who this gentleman is. I have no idea. You guys know who this is? I have no idea who this gentleman is, and that's not me trying to be funny. I don't know I don't watch the Hornets, so I have no idea who that face is. I don't know who that is. Jalen McDaniels. Okay, Jalen McDaniels. It's Jalen McDaniels. Shout out Jalen McDaniels. Um, but Zingas should have a good game against Plumlee. He should have a decent game. Kirby said, but I'm ready for that Bulls game. Low key, me and my family got great season. It's going to be a full house. Should be good. Should be a fun game. Hopefully the Wiz come out on top. Obviously. Ah, shoot. Is that Terry Rozier? What? Don't they got Devontae Graham too, though? No, wait. Oh, my God. My brain. Wait. You're right. It is Terry Rozier. Devontae Graham's on the Pelicans. Devontae Graham's on the Pelicans. That is Terry Rozier. You're completely right. Devontae Graham used to play with them, but now he's on the Pelicans. That's Terry Rozier. You're absolutely right, Josh. I don't know why I said Devontae Graham. I just knew he used to play for the Hornets. For some reason, I completely forgot he's in New Orleans now. Strike that from the tape. Strike that from the tape. Jay, you said, I'm thinking they showcasing Gil for a potential trade. Possibly. We do know they got a log jam over there at the forward position. Kevin said, why my homeboy called KP Tingus Pingus? Hey, that's what he is, man. That's Tingus Pingus. That's what he was called when the Knicks drafted him. Tingus Pingus. I know he said give Gil credit though. He do be doing the dirty job in there hustling. Yeah, let's just say he does hustle. He definitely hustles. I like that. Love that. Chippy said click the likes. Facts, if you haven't already, please make sure to hit that like button for your boy. Would really appreciate it. Kevin said I trade Kuz for an all-star guard. If they could, I would too. Said Devontae Graham question mark. Kevin said you must be drunk, T. I know he said that's what I was thinking. Is Terry. Oh, he said WTFD. Kevin said would love Scary Terry on this team though. I know there was some talk about I don't think it was any reports, but I do think there was some reports about him. Like, and unless it was just like Wizards fans wanted him on the team, something like that. But yeah, Scary Terry wouldn't be bad. He definitely could give this team an offensive boost for sure. I know he said Tickets Pink is going crazy tonight. IDGAF. Okay, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure how many minutes they're going to play tonight. How many points do we think Porzingis scores tonight? Let's see how many points Porzingis scored against the Warriors in Game 1 and Game 2. Porzingis scored 7 points Game 1 on 21 minutes. And he scored 18 points in 22 minutes in Game 2. So let's give the over-under 18.5 points tonight for Porzingis. Does Kristaps Porzingis, does he score more than 18 points tonight? Yes or no? Over under 18.5 points for Porzingis, since the people feel like he's going to go crazy today. How are we feeling? I think he can easily go over 18.5 tonight. Kevin said today be killing this man. Same with Terrence Ross, who I both want. Terrence Ross will always gives the Wizards the business. Daniel, you said too many forwards on the roster. Omer, you said Pingus. Christ said who's supposed to guard Tingus? Mark Williams, PJ. Well, it ain't gonna be PJ Washington because he is not playing tonight. Chippy said nobody wants to really come to the Wizards as a choice. Over you said yes. Matt, you said over for sure, probably 20. Yeah, I'm thinking about how many minutes he may play tonight. I'm thinking like he'll probably hit like 22 minutes, 23 or something like that, maybe. Um, Kevin said same with Hayward. I feel bad for LaMelo because we should be grateful that we got 2 All-Stars. Yeah, Miles Bridges, man, messing up the bag. Crazy. Warren said, is the guy that got in trouble still on the Hornets? Miles Bridges, no. Miles Bridges is not on an NBA roster at the moment because he messed his bag up. So, he was looking at a max contract and he blew that. I know he said, who the F is Tingus Pingus? Kristaps Porzingis. If you don't know the origins of the Tingus Pingus, do a quick YouTube search and YouTube Tingus Pingus. just YouTube Tingus Pingus. And the first video that pops up will tell you the origins of Kristaps Porzingis and Tingus Pingus. Crowd, you said our best free agent signing in the last 10 years was a wash. Paul Pierce, still a bucket. But bruh, Paul Pierce was, that was a cool signing. Obviously, he was past his prime. This was him coming off the Brooklyn Nets. Past his prime, was good for a young Wall and Bill. Moved him over to the 4 as a stretch 4. It was definitely cool for the time he was there. That's probably the biggest name. That's definitely the biggest name. Definitely the biggest name that the Wizards have signed off of free agency. Paul Pierce for sure. And that was indeed a long time ago. Oh. I ignore me. Obviously, looking at your comment again, you obviously know who the is Tingus Pingus. I don't know why I thought you were asking me who the is Tingus Pingus. But obviously you know who the is Tingus Pingus. Bro, play it. Kevin said, wouldn't mind if we sign Miles Bridges, put a babysitter with him if you have to, be a really good player. He's going to be really cheap. I already said, man, Miles Bridges woke up Chris Breezy, though, Cap. He really did. Kevin said he fits our team because he can drive, defend, and can shoot, and we need all 3. I mean, as far as the talent, 100%. 100%. Kevin, I did not get a haircut yet. My hair still looks crazy. I just didn't wear a hat. Said, LOL, sorry for the Hebrew. I'm going to try to put this in Google Translate. Unless one of you guys can, obviously understand Hebrew and can do that for me. Oh, for the Israelis here, on which channel is the game broadcast? NBC Sports Washington. I don't know how. That's the channel that the game usually comes on. I would assume it's the same over there, maybe. Omer, is it the same? Like in Israel, is it NBC Sports Washington? Is that how you guys watch it? Is that the channel? Or it can't be NBC. I don't know. That's a good question. I'm not sure what channel it comes on in Israel. Crowley said, I thought Isaiah Todd would be a small Wembanyama a year ago. Lord. A small Wembanyama. Let me turn that on. Let me keep my headphones on So I can hear some of the audio for the game. You guys should be able to hear that. It shouldn't be too loud.
Celebrating 25 years. Tonight, preseason game number 3 pits Washington and their Southeast Division foes.
Turn that right there. That should be cool. Not too loud for you guys. Mute that. Kevin says that bad D, it could be worse. Look at KD's hair, bro. It's like per rice field. You don't even brush. Nah, KD's hair is crazy. He need to either just go. He need to go bald. Honestly. I mean, he said no. Shaw said, but Diddy's not playing. Go to sleep. Israeli people. Denny, well, yeah, that is true. Denny isn't playing tonight. There's no Denny, there's no Bradley Beal, and there's no Corey Kispert. Denny, Avdia, obviously not playing because he's still dealing with the groin. Bradley Beal's not playing because he was in COVID protocol, and now he's out. So he may be here next game. And Corey Kispert, obviously, with the ankle sprain. So that's why he's not playing. Game time is about to start soon, though. I know you said now we got Sport 5 or something. I don't got cables no more. Brady said, D, what up, man? What's going on? Brandon, Dante, what's going on with you? Aaron, what's going on with you, my man? Josh said, ever thought about growing your hair out? No. I grew my hair out a long time ago when I was in college. Like, when I first got into college, like when I was a freshman in college, my hair was like out. I grew it out. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it's annoying. I don't feel like dealing with it. I wake up every day and my hair will be flat. It looked like a box in the back. The back will be all compressed and flat. And it was just ridiculous. So when I cut it, that was it. Because I'm not taking care of it. Like, it's annoying. It's a lot of work to take care of hair when it's really growing out. And I'm not doing it. I just keep it low, brush it, all that good stuff. Easy care. When it's growing out, I wake up, my hair all flat in the back, it look crazy. I gotta pick it out, and nah, man. Nah. Cut it off every time. Give me a low cut fade. I mean, you said there's a lot of streams online, my man. Kevin said,
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Rob, thank
yes,
you for
sir.
My man. Appreciate
yes,
you.
Sir.
Kevin said, I hope Davis scores 20. Let's do over under on Johnny Davis. Does Johnny Davis score more than 8.5 points tonight? Over under 8.5 points. Does he score 10 points tonight? At least 10 points. Can Johnny get to 10 points tonight? That's a little cry. He said, D is right. He's right, bro. Shaw, you said, will JD show us something? That is what I'm interested at. I wish he does. I hope he does. I'm saying, can he get 10 tonight? 10. Matt, you said, man, I feel you with the hair now. I have it short. Yeah, man, I was done. Once I cut it, bro, that was it. And I'm not growing it back out. No. Kevin said maybe Gortat becomes assistant coach. Robbie said JK over. Aaron, you said over. Okay, Matt, you said Freddy got D scoring 3. Usually he hits like 4 free throws. So he's usually like at like 4 points. He usually hits a couple free throws, about 4 free throws. Maybe he's a good free throw shooter. So he got that going for himself. I always said I would sign Miles Bridges happily. Just don't give him McDonald's, Sprite, Jolly Ranchers, and Quill, and be Gucci. Washington Wizards are all about high character guys. That's what they're all about, man. Brady, you said I got Johnny scoring 10. Let's have faith. Josh, you say over. Izzy, what's going on? You said I did not expect Eddie to go to start at the 3. Yeah, that's a surprise to me too. I was surprised to see his name. Warren, you said no. Dante, you said I think Davis Will's opportunity for him to. Okay. Champ, you said under. We got a couple unders. We got some overs. Kevin, you said go bald. I will go bald when the Wizards not even win the finals. If the Wizards were to ever, not even the finals, I would go bald if the Wizards make it to the second round of the playoffs this season. If the Wizards make it to the second round of the playoffs, I will go bald. And you can quote me on that, Kevin. Second round. That's all they got to do. Make it to the second round of the playoffs. I'll go bald. Because that would shock me. Honestly, it really would. I'll cut all this off. Aaron, you said we'll hold you to it. Yeah, hold me to that. They make it to the second round of the playoffs, I'll go bald. That would be a complete shock and a complete, like, that would completely surpass my expectations of this current squad. Which I think is a solid squad. Oh, Mary said, I think Davis scored 10 plus. Got to be the game. No. Maybe. Brady said, D, you got to do live game night from here on out, my boy. I'm going to definitely try to do more of these games live. For sure. Especially the start of the regular season. I'm going to be on here, 6:30. I'm sure that game starts at 7. So season opener against the Pacers. That's at 7 o'clock on Wednesday. Not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday. I'm going to be live for sure. Probably stream on Friday. This Friday against the Knicks at 7:30 just to see what we looking like. I may stream for that game, but I'm definitely going to be doing a watch along for the Pacers game. For sure. For the season opener. Robbie said, how long Hayward out for? Gordon Hayward is actually in the starting lineup for the Hornets tonight. Rob. They said the Hornets, I believe they're starting LaMelo, Terry Rozier, Gordon Hayward, McDaniels, and Mason Plumlee. That's what I see on their Twitter account. Kevin said, you damn right, I'm writing it down in my notes. Brady said, a little ball though. Yeah, I shoot. Like I'm joining a fraternity or something. I shave all of it off. Amazing said they want your hair is saved. Chevy said, I want Johnny to come good so bad. But he has no mojo, shows no aggression, no nothing. He didn't even jack shots. Like Will Barton be jacking. Let me cut the volume on. Let me show my chat on my secondary screen. Let me have y'all right here. Have y'all on this tab so I can read chat as I watch this game with y'all.
Spectrum Center, preseason game number 3, preseason game number 1 for the Wizards stateside after coming off those 2 losses against the Golden State Warriors. Attention Wizards fans, get the My Teams app to stay connected to everything Wizards. Stream live.
Let's go Wiz. That would probably be a little ahead of me.
Articles and so much more. Download the My Teams app now to start streaming. Drew, let's take a look at tonight's starting lineup. We'll start with the Charlotte Hornets. Gordon Hayward will make his preseason
NBA, what's going on with you? I'm probably going to pick a picture for my league pass team at the Wizards. That'll be a fun team. Brandy said, do you think Barton was a good trade and replacement for KCP? I think it was all right.
In the starting lineup with Kyle Kuzma, Kristaps Porzingis, Will Barton in for Bradley Beal, who's in help.
Will Barton can do a little bit more off the dribble if that's a guy that we're looking for. Dante said, let's go Wiz. Omer said, who is the best player of this game? I hope it's KP. I hope it's Porzingis. But yeah, guys, thank you for the likes. If you haven't liked the video already, please make sure you hit that like button for your boy. It helps out a lot. If you want to become a member and join the Wiz family, click the link that I have pinned in the comment, in the chat area. I'm going to be doing live streams like this all season. Watch-alongs with you guys all season. If you want to increase the Wizards' chances of winning, you can send a super chat if you want to support in that way as well. But thank you guys for being in here with me, man. Having this little watch-along with me.
They lost by 41 in the first game to the Boston Celtics, 20 25 to Indiana, and then lost
Like I said, I'll
Friday
periodically look in on chat because you guys will probably naturally be
we
able
are
to have
underway.
me.
Wizards with possession. Kyle Kuzma finding Kristaps Porzingis
Got our
being
first
guarded by
possession.
Mason Plumlee. Here's Monte Morris coming off the
Pick and roll
Porzingis
action.
screen.
Monte.
Picks up his dribble. Looking for Will Barton. 3 on the shot clock. We're going to stay here. The foul's going to be called on Plumlee, his first of the game.
Well, Plumlee gives up the foul. That first possession was looking a little got bailed out by a foul there.
Try to take the Wizards out of their offensive schemes right there.
Oh, maybe you said we hit the game from
Porzingis
the.
posting up well beyond the elbow where he wanted to catch the ball.
Hopefully it's not too
Steve
loud.
Clifford making his second tour of duty with the Hornets. We'll talk more about that throughout the game. Here's Porzingis with a kick out. Kuz in the corner. And that's how you get the party started for the Wizards.
Yeah, great swing right there.
Terrific three ball. It's a great start from Kuz.
They found the open man, and that was Kuz.
First bucket of the game. Wizards up.
That he was
3-0.
really good at last season of finding those corner shots. Hit some big ones during the regular season.
That's what we need from KP, though. That's
making his
KP from
first
Kuzma.
preseason
It's a good shot there from
of the season.
Gordon
That gives the
Hayward.
Hornets their first bucket of the game.
Yeah, right there. Porzingis has it out. It's not good enough for guys like Kyle Kuzma, who
far
shoots a
behind.
high
He's
clip from three-point
trying to catch up a
territory,
little bit.
especially in those corners.
So Wizards will get the ball. Here's Monte Morris being guarded by a LaMelo Ball. Porzingis getting Mason Plumlee up. Floater from the 7-3 guy, and he's going to come up Terry Rozier with the ball. Rozier spinning off glass, left hand.
Nice by Rozier.
Charlotte now up 4-3.
That was nice.
Here's Monte Morris to Barton. Barton in the paint. And he
Tough
counts that
bucket
the
and
foul.
one.
Now, Will Barton is just not a.
Dante, you said, man, I like this Wizards team. I know he said, we in the playoffs, he doing the cover. I took the walk the pole and lob on street.
Right here, he's probing in the lane, gets contact.
I hope we make the playoffs. I think we'll be in the. We'll definitely be in the mix, man. We will definitely be in the mix for the playoffs.
To the basket.
It's great to see Will Barton back in the area. We'll talk more about that throughout the game. And he's just excited. His Baltimore Ravens got a big-time win last night. Here's Mason Plumlee inside.
Good defense on Plumlee.
Great rejection there by the Wizards. They're looking to push. Nice feed to Anthony.
Oh,
Gill.
I'm
Great
far
pass
behind.
by Will Barton.
That's what I'm
Who
talking
said great
about,
pass? Kevin said great pass by Monte like 3 minutes ago. Hold on, man.
Running Anthony Gill.
Far behind. Lord.
Wizards up 7-4. 2 minutes into this contest, and Terry Rozier knocks down a
Question:
mid-range jump
is
shot.
it me, or they don't have the score at the bottom of the game, right?
7 years out of Louisville.
Or is that just me? Because I'm watching with a computer or something.
Rozier guarding Barton. Barton with a kick out to a wide open Kristaps.
Yes, sir.
Porzingis.
Wizards starting off pretty good from the three-point line.
Facilitator right now offensively, finding Porzingis, creating the space, making the defender collapse, and finding an open man.
2 assists already for Will Barton. Washington now up 4.
Wizards moving the
Anthony
ball
Gill
around,
getting inside the passing lane. We talked about this in
getting
Japan
in the
about
passing
getting
lanes.
into those
Bad pass by
deflections.
KP.
And then Gordon Hayward comes up
Hopefully
with
he
the
misses
steal.
that.
We'll see right there on the other end. Deflections lead to easy what? Baskets. Right there. Gordon Hayward shooting the gap in transition.
Plumlee.
Steal and bucket.
It's Monte Morris. Mismatch for Plumlee guarding him. Pull-up jump shot. A little long.
Brady said somebody
Ball
slipped on
comes
the
up with the
broadcaster. You said no score. Yeah, I'm like,
LaMelo with a deep step back. They're going to say he stepped on the line. But
I'm like, I don't know if I'm tripping or.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, that's a tough call to make nowadays with the,
I'm like, the
movement
no
of freedom for the players.
scoreboard is
and
kind of throwing me for a loop.
just throughout the years and just from what I've been watching, whenever your momentum is going away from the basket, you kind of get the benefit of the doubt if it's travel or not versus your momentum going towards the bucket.
Here's Kuzma. Porzingis once again
Woo!
getting a wide open look, so that's multiple times already. We've seen Porzingis free and clear at the top.
Porzingis at the top of the key. Hey, I said over 18 and a half for KP. Right now he on. Yeah, right now he looking real good. Wizards are shooting really well from 3.
That fade is off.
Moving the ball around. Love to see that. Monte pulling the three.
He spots up from the top of the key.
Yeah, I was like, that's a feeling that it's a team three right there. Anybody said what's good? Yeah, I don't know.
Inside look to Gordon Hayward, and he
Good
missed.
defense by Barton, on Hayward. Kuz for the three.
Here's Kyle Kuzma, now pure jump shot.
Yes, sir. KP looking hot from three. Kuz looking hot from three. That's what we need. That's what we need.
It's exciting, and you have to be in condition if you want to play.
Great start.
At this pace, both
Great
teams,
start.
defensively
Great
and
start.
offensively.
There's some carryover from the last scrimmage where the Wizards shot really well from the three-point
I'm loving
line.
that. I'm loving what I'm seeing from the 3-point line.
Shooting 80%.
Killing these
Currently
boys.
leading by 8, under 8 minutes to go here in the
We
first
leading
quarter.
by 8, 16-8. First time out of the game. Let's look at the box scores. Let's look at the box scores real quick. We got Kyle Kuzma, 6 points, 2 for 2 from the 3-point line with 1 assist. We got Kristaps Porzingis, 6 points, 2 for 2 from the 3-point line. We got Will Barton, 2 points, 1 for 1 from the field, 2 assists. Monte Morris, 2 assists and 2 rebounds. So we getting some ball movement. We got 5 assists with the team. We're shooting a nice percentage from 3. We're shooting 80% from the 3-point line right now. Only 1 miss from the 3. Shooting 66% from the field.
Get that crisp, refreshing drink you crave in
I love
any size for $1.39.
We only have 1 turnover right now. The Hornets have 2 turnovers. They're shooting. They haven't shot a 3-pointer yet. They're shooting 57% from the field. Jay, you said Kuz played better without Brad. I mean, he definitely has the opportunity to have the ball in his hands more, so I don't disagree with that. Izzy, you said we looking great right now. We looking good, man.
I'm Andy Betterman of the law firm Greenberg & Betterman. I was born here in D.C. and grew up on this block. My mom was a public health nurse. My dad a store manager and a decorated World War II veteran. They taught me to care about our friends and neighbors, a kindness that Greenberg & Betterman still practices after over 35 years. If you've been in a car accident or a victim of medical malpractice, we're here.
Looking good, man.
Greenberg & Betterman, contact us.
You looking real good right now. Can't ask for a better start at the moment. Up 8.
I'm Charles. Lunch?
All right, you looking decent.
Vanessa, I like lunch.
Really can't ask for more right
What's
now
not
from
to
the
like
team.
about
For a
two
start,
crispy,
for a good start.
Juicy, spicy favorites for just $3.50. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hopefully they keep it up. Hopefully they keep it up.
7% here in the first quarter. Well, nothing beats a classic. The Washington Wizards are back and celebrating their 25th anniversary season on October 21st for the home opener at 7 p.m.
So he said Diddy's not even on the bench. I don't know what I don't know. I didn't even look at the bench. Is he not on the bench?
And classic jersey rally towel.
Is he not
by
on the
visiting
bench?
www.washington.
Oh, Kevin, they bringing out the classic whites for the Bulls game. Okay.
I'll tell you what, CM, those jerseys give me nightmares. All those battles when I was in Cleveland against those jerseys right there, I tell you.
And that's why Jameson is in the building, and I know that.
Grant was going on with you, Sasha. Just sat down, turned on the game. What did I miss? Great start for the Wiz team right now. Moving the ball, shooting from the 3-point line. Great right now. Up by 6. Scoreboard's finally here. KP for 3 again. Oh man, KP is feeling it. They got to get up on him.
And if they stop and run it again,
I know, yeah. Denny is injured
right there between that 2-man game between Morris and Porzingis.
LaMelo gets his own offensive rebound.
Great hands there by Monte to get his hand in that pass lane. Great deflection. Will for 3. Ooh! Wizards hot from 3. Okay. Hey, I'm not used to this. I'm not used to this. Wizards hot from the 3-point line.
Pace in the play.
Okay.
That's
good defense by KP, but good follow. Put back by Plumlee. Will Bucket's facts. Will Bucket's facts.
Porzingis knocked him down. I would like to see that Morris and Porzingis stay within this 2-man game at the top of the key right here.
10-point Wizards lead here in the first quarter.
Got some more pick and pop action from KP. KP going to work on Plumlee. Ah.
Ball will look ahead.
Nice pass by Ball.
Kick out to Terry Rozier, and here's something to keep in mind. Terry Rozier was the absolute best in the league last season in corner threes.
Terry Rozier opening that corner three. Timeout Wiz. Wizards up. 22-15. Wizards up right now. Okay. Wizards, hey. KP hot. KP hot. Wizards hot from three. I've never seen it. I'm not used to the Wizards being hot from three. That's not something I'm accustomed to. It's really not. I know you said wait, we hate mid, surprisingly. More threes than the entire previous season. Brady said, yep, they warming up. Chippy said, it's a decent team. They're fighting for places. Kevin said, we actually have shooters on this team, man. Jay, good timeout coach. Don't need analytics for that. Yeah. Get the guys locked back in. Get them locked back in, man. That's 2 buckets. You got the putback slam. Then you had Terry wide open for the corner three. Kevin said, now just imagine when Bill and KB play together, man. I know you said, I love you, Tingus Pingus. Brady said, okay, I think Will Barton was definitely a great replacement over KCP. It's official. They looking good right now offensively. You know, you don't want to give up too many wide open looks to you don't want to give up too many wide open looks, obviously, to guys like Terry Rozier. The Hornets now only 1 3-point made. I mean, took 1 made. They're shooting 58% from the field. Currently, they're out rebounding the Wizards 7-3. But Monte Morris still leading the way with 2. Monte Morris does have 4 assists though, so that's what you like to see.
Our team is ready to serve you.
This game probably about to start back up.
Well, in preseason, you want to talk about veteran leaders holding other guys accountable. And right here, this was a prime example in transition right here. You see Will Barton is helping in the paint, and he wants Kyle Kuzma to rotate, and Kyle Kuzma does not rotate. And
Kevin said we're winning 50 games. We play like this, help be a 6 seed.
I call that growth.
I already said relax shots in the offseason game. We still trash.
So
AF.
time when you're in that
that's the mindset that they gotta have, man.
Kyle Kuzma knows.
You gotta know that this ain't. I'm saying.
And that's something that they've worked on.
Dante said digging the vibe with this team. Randy said Monte is great for us, no doubt. Yeah, definitely. We looking decent right now. We definitely looking decent.
That wins you the game. That game
definitely.
Regular season. That rotation.
We got DeLon right in the game now for Monte Morris. We got Rui Hachimura in. KP going to work down low, drawing the foul. Good work by KP. So we got Rui Hachimura in for Anthony Gill. We got DeLon right in for Monte Morris. KP getting to the free throw line. Yeah, this is definitely any time the Wizards play the Hornets should be a really good game for KP. They do not have the bigs to really defend KP at all. The Hornets should have. They struggled against bigs last season. Once again, the Hornets is a team that KP should dominate every time. The Hornets had issues with bigs last season as well. They lack in size down there and any kind of really defensive anchor as well. Hopefully we see the defense improve a little bit. Wizards up by 9. LaMelo. Ooh, nice pass to Plumlee. Another kick out to Terry in the corner, wide open. They cannot continue. LaMelo's breaking down that defense and collapsing the defense, but they cannot continue to let Terry get those wide open looks in the corner. Terry's a guy who can get hot. Nice kick out by Rui. Chippy said Hornets taken though. Melo deep 3 misses that.
Porzingis collects his first rebound.
Rui trying to post up in the post. On Terry. Gotta get him that rock. Gotta get him that rock.
Try to find the ball to Rui.
Kuzma with a tough shot, man. They gotta find a way to get that rock to Rui in that mismatch. They gotta find a way to get Rui that ball right there.
Rui had the mismatch.
Tough layup out on LaMelo. Wizards lead down to 4.
Wizards lead now at 4. Hachimura and DeLon Wright are in for Washington. JT Thor in for the Charlotte
Nice
Hornets.
pass to Rui in the corner for 3.
Wizards looking to double team. Ball finds.
Gotta be careful with Terry, man. He already made 2 wide open threes.
That's a mismatch.
Good defense by Rui there on Terry.
On that shot right there, and great post up and good find.
Good kick out of the Rui.
And this is what Rui
Good
can
outlet
do
pass. Way to pass it up court to him.
Guys smaller than him, and what does that
One thing
mean?
I'm seeing from the Wizards, they are definitely moving the ball around. The ball isn't sticking. They're definitely trying to, facilitate. Great work by DeLon right there on the steal. Great work by DeLon Wright.
Washington
coming from behind Mason to snatch that ball away.
To start this ball game.
One thing DeLon Wright consistently showed us is he's a disruptor on the defensive side of the ball. That's definitely something the Wizards need.
Off the screen, back to ball. Ball trying to go baseline.
Good defense by Kuz and LaMelo to force the bad shot.
On him, he comes up with the board. Nice kick out to Hachimura. Thinks about it. Now trying to post.
Will has a mismatch on Mason Plumlee. I'm sure he's going to go to work, but you got KP down there on LaMelo. Get it to him. Draws the double team. Somebody should be open. DeLon shoots the corner 3.
Look at Porzingis skying up.
Porzingis on the board. Get down there, KP. Get down there. I love the hustle. I love the hustle. I love the hustle.
In preseason, these guys.
I love the hustle from KP.
Not going hard in exhibition. But right here, this is 1-2 Porzingis. Second effort.
McNabb, he said DeLon with the cookies already. You know I'm going to be a fan of his. Ido, he said, man, I love Frank Nicolatina. I know who you're talking about. I always suck at his last name. So because when he's scoring, it's like a holiday. It happens every few months. He the GOAT in 2K, though. I like the activity, man. The Wizards are definitely playing with some good energy. We got Jordan Goodwin and Johnny Davis. Guys, we got Johnny Davis in the game now. For Will Barton. We got Goodwin in the game as well for Kyle Kuzma. Bulls who left the game.
Possession arrow goes to the Hornets.
Shout out Jordan Goodwin, man. I like what he showed in the summer league. I'm glad he's getting an opportunity here. I really like what we saw from Jordan Goodwin in the summer league.
So here's who's
Wizards
out
up
for the
8
Wizards tonight. Bradley Beal, again, non-COVID illness. He's listed as day-to-day. Brad, if you're listening, hope you feel
Ricky said looking good so far. Yeah. Kevin said, I think it's safe to say we won the KP trash winning trade. Brady said, okay, let's go Davis. We're going to be good tonight. Effort and 10 points.
Wish the best for Kispert.
Over-under for Johnny Davis is 8.5 points. Over-under for KP is 18.5 points. KP's off to a good start. Let's see what Johnny Davis is about. Can he get 10 points tonight?
3-point rookie record.
Dennis Smith Jr., he is making his preseason
Good.
debut.
That should have been a charge. Missed the corner 3, though. McDaniels misses the corner 3.
So
that wasn't
for the
McDaniels.
Wizards,
That was Thor.
Wright,
My bad.
Davis, Goodwin, and Gafford.
Dennis Smith Jr. I did not know he was on the Hornets. Mental, you said they need to play Q. Quentin Jackson? Dante, you said I hate Dinwiddie. Yeah, I don't like Dinwiddie. We don't like him in this chat. In this stream. Johnny pick and roll. Tough shot by DeLon. Off the backboard though, the Euro step contested. Wizards up by 10. Okay, so why DeLon look like Ja Morant?
Solid veteran is DeLon Wright coming over this summer. Great size, and what you like about him, Drew, the most is defensively.
Good defense, good defense there. Johnny staying active in the pick and roll defense, bringing it up court.
Johnny Davis.
Great pick and roll defense right there. And to stay in it. Good offensive rebound there by Gaff. Good putback. Wizards up by 12.
Yeah, well, he got inside position because he set a good.
I said Wade Dennis Smith Jr. Yeah, I was surprised. I did not know he was in the NBA right now. And in Charlotte. I did not know Dennis Smith Jr. was in this team.
That foul is on Jordan Goodwin, his first.
I'm excited for Jordan Goodwin, man. I like him.
They're going to have a squad this year. Drew, take a look at this replay.
Yeah, right here.
We seen a good offensive rebound from Kristaps Porzingis earlier. We also seen a good offensive rebound in the putback by Daniel Gafford.
Daniel Gafford get better setting screens and rolling to the rim, which Marcin Gortat was one of the best in our league.
If not,
the best.
Wizards really active defensively, getting turnovers. Love to see it.
So these are the things and the tools that will help Daniel Gafford throughout his entire
Jay said, come on,
career.
guy, if they being pesky with the hands.
Ball screener and being able to roll hard to the
I
rim.
didn't say we up by 12. It's the other. It ain't the other
up
way
if you set
around.
good screens. I remember my coach in
Dante
college,
said the
Roy
bell,
Williams, when
man.
he was at the University of Kansas. He once told me, be a selfish screener. And why is that?
This is definitely a good first quarter,
you
though.
want to get yourself open, set a good screen.
Got to end it off strong. A minute and 38 left. Got to end it off strong. Keep the momentum your way.
Here's Gafford being guarded by Nick Richards. Hachimura.
Rui off the mid-range, off the screen by Gafford. That's his spot right there. That's his spot. That's what he came into the NBA knowing how to do. Shoot that mid-range. Kevin said, why can't we play defense like this in the regular season? Hopefully we will, Kevin. If you want that 50 wins, man, in that 6 seed, Kevin, we're going to have to play like this defensively. Good hands there by Jordan Goodwin, getting the ball out of Thor hands. Wizards being active with their hands, getting in passing lanes. Good pick and roll defense. Loving what I'm seeing from the backups. Rui Hachimura attacking Thor. Fade away. Drawing the foul. Wizards up by 14.
And a technical foul called on Charlotte.
And Thor drawing the technical foul, so we getting the technical free throw shot.
Going to call that technical on JT Thor.
JT Thor save your
We
money.
looking great first quarter right now.
Save your money, right?
Save that bread.
Rui Hachimura going to the free throw line. The technical foul shot. Knocks it down.
Yeah, look, 2 out of the last 3 possessions, the Wizards made an emphasis of getting this man the ball in his hot zones. And so far, so good. He has responded to the call. And this is something that we get to see firsthand right now. Can Rui be a guy in the second unit after coming out early out of the first unit? Can be featured with this group.
This is a really good first quarter.
Gafford. It's going to be interesting to see.
50 seconds left. Want to end it off strong.
Do going forward.
This is a really good first quarter, guys. I think we all can agree with that.
Guys that can put the
How do you say you not just realized that OKC been drafted Walmart, KD's in Portland been drafted Walmart Lillards lately. Jay, you said Rui being decisive like he got 7 second clock in his head. Growth. That's what we call growth.
Yeah, and don't forget about Denny.
Good defense by DeLon right there.
Another guy that you can plug in multiple positions defensively.
Good one applying that pressure. Yes, sir. Backcourt. Wizards applying a lot of pressure. I'm liking what I'm seeing defensively from Jordan Goodwin. DeLon Wright, I like what I'm seeing from him. Johnny Davis in that pick and roll defense has been playing well. Wizards are being very active defensively, applying a lot of pressure defensively. And it's translating to offense for them. Hornets have been at 20 points for a while. They're on a 12-0 run. Rui Hachimura open for 3.
Hachimura misses rebound there by Nick Richards. So Charlotte can hold for the final shot here in the first quarter.
Wizards forcing a lot of turnovers. They forced a lot of turnovers in that second game against the Warriors as well. So they're very active defensively right now, which is good to see.
Great job by Gafford getting high on that pick.
Ooh.
But a better shot by Terry Rozier.
Terry Rozier with a tough bucket on a mismatch with Gafford. Wizards in the quarter up 13 points. Terrific first quarter from the Wizards. They were currently on a 12-0 run before that Terry Rozier bucket. That was a really good first quarter, man. Jordan Goodwin giving some good minutes defensively. out there hustling. What do we like, guys? What do we like, guys, from that first quarter? Really good defensive effort. We have forced the Hornets to 8 turnovers already. They're shooting 60% from the three. They're down to 52% from the field right now. Only gave up 23 points in that first quarter, on pace to score 46 total points in that first half if they were to score 23 again. So that's a good showing, man. Wizards, they're up to 8 assists already in that first quarter alone. They have 5 steals and 1 block. They're shooting 50% from the three-point line and 54% from the field. Leading the way scoring is Kristaps Porzingis with 11 points, 3 for 5 from the field, 3 for 3 from the three-point line with 2 free throws and 2 rebounds. Monte Morris, I believe, is leading the way in assists with 4. Coming in second is Will Barton. Leading the way with rebounds is tied between Daniel Gafford, Monte Morris, and KP, each with 2 rebounds. So, leading the way with steals with 2 is Jordan Goodwin. Leading the way plus minus is the 3-way tie between Kuzma, KP, and Will Barton with 8. Good stuff. Good stuff in that first quarter for sure. Good stuff. Izzy, you said this is a very good first quarter. Brandy said first quarter was lit. Dante, you said good defense and good shooting. Kevin said give Davis some plays. Izzy, you said the defense is really good. Dante, you said OKC is a very young team. Shaw, you said seems like the defense this season will be much better and wait for Denny to contribute his share. Jay, you said yes, sir. I'm good if the rest of the game is bench or Roma. I like the defensive aggressive offense, handsy and ball movement. Yeah, they've done a really good job at moving the ball. They've done a terrific job at getting their hands in passing lanes, playing really good pick and roll defense. They left Terry Rozier open in the corner twice as the defense got collapsed off the pick and roll. But for the most part,
he knows when to
that's a
hit
really
the ground
good.
and when not to, and that's what happens.
That's a really good start. Starting the second quarter off.
Washington in that first quarter. Meanwhile, the Hornets had 8 points off turnovers. Advantage Wizards 13-2.
Starting off the second quarter.
Just 1 personal foul.
Getting the ball, creating another turnover for the Hornets.
So they checked off a lot of boxes, Drew. They shot the ball particularly well. I thought they defended really in that first 12 minutes. And now we'll see where the carryover is as Johnny Davis gives it to Gafford. They're going to call a foul.
Wizards also drawing a lot of fouls on the Hornets right now. They're drawing a lot of fouls. That's good to see as well. Chippy said we look like a good team. We hustling on defense. Definitely looking good. We're definitely looking good.
See how he would react to having the ball in his hand and learning how to facilitate, something that he's really never done.
Well, you want to get him involved. You want to build his confidence up. Right now,
Monte Morris back in the game, shooting a tough floater, but good defense there.
Have been against him. Long trip to Japan.
Good defense there by Dennis Smith Jr.
Call it what you want to. Not really knowing your solidified position.
Bo, you said the Wizards play better team ball without Bill.
Potential to get better, but like every other rookie in this league, the biggest enemy
still
for them
by
is
the Hornets,
confidence and having that confidence. And how do you gain that confidence?
Terry Rozier is attacking the basket. There's going to be a foul call on Washington.
But you know he's an athlete.
Got to keep that momentum up in the second quarter. Got to keep it up. We don't want to see a drop off from that first quarter effort. Don't want to get sloppy here with the turnovers and create momentum for the home team. They got to keep it up. They got to continue to keep the ball safe and also continue to move the ball around. Can't give fast break opportunities, man.
How good the Big Ten was last year?
Yeah.
There were 2 other rookies in that league. Keegan Murray, Jaden Ivey, and Johnny Davis was
so hopefully let's keep this momentum going, Wizards. Let's keep it going.
A lot of hardware, if it's anything Wisconsin player or whatever.
Once again, guys, I want to thank you for watching the game along with your boy. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button. If you want to become a member and watch more of these watch-alongs with me, click the link that I have in the chat box to become a member.
Gafford trying to work a little
or if you want to send a dono, you can do that as well.
Easy like Sunday morning.
Easy. I mean,
Rui Hachimura, another mid-range.
He pulls up.
Silky.
And the thing about that, if you talk to OGs like
Jordan Goodwin applying some good defensive pressure on Rozier. Daniel Gafford in the post.
He said it's a doggone shame as Nick Richards It's a high percentage dunk.
Probably trying to draw the Gafford's probably trying to draw the foul there. Gets knocked over. Gives Richards the easy dunk.
Just bulldoze him over like that. He was trying to take a charge, but sometimes the referees will not bite for that call.
Jordan Goodwin with the floater.
Float game there by Jordan Goodwin.
But offensive rebound from Gordon. Good work, good hustle there by Gafford too.
Davis.
Keeping that alive.
Davis in his
Johnny Davis.
Johnny
Johnny Davis misses his first shot at tip of the night. Good shot there by Dennis Smith.
Jr.
Kevin, you said why Chris is putting Davis with those names with Ivy and Murray? Because, man, that's in the notes. It's in the notes.
And North Carolina has a lot
Gotta try to put him over.
Been injury plagued throughout his
Good
career.
pass by Monte Morris to go in for the 3-ball. Cash. Good work by Monte. Great find. Jay said JD took a shot.
Great shot there by
Dante said got a feeling Bill is going to show out this season. I hope so.
Washington still shooting 58%.
Johnny Davis here, fighting through the pick and roll on Gordon Hayward. Tough matchup for him.
Maneuvering his
Tough matchup for Johnny Davis there. Hayward got the height advantage.
You were talking about earlier about
Wizards up by 10.
The thing with Porzingis, this guy Gordon Hayward, this guy's an all-star. I mean, he has all-star ability, but his availability has been in question lately.
Yeah, it has. I think a lot of his glory years was in Utah. Ever since then, I mean,
turnover there by Monte. Good defense by Rozier.
Gruesome ankle injury that occurred opening night in Cleveland, and then just battling his way up with other lingering
good hands
injuries
by Roy to get a deflection there.
So this is going to be a big year for him, especially with this organization if they want to move forward with him.
Smith coming off of that screen.
Good contest there by Daniel Gafford, but the Wizards can't get the offensive rebound. I mean, can't get the rebound. Nick Richards with the offensive putback.
I mean, this man is playing at a high
Kevin,
level
you said
and
Chris is
more
drunk
energy
calling
right
Hayward
now.
an all-star. At one time, at one point in
The
time.
only way to beat energy is with energy.
Johnny Davis working his way through, getting to the basket. Okay, Johnny.
The bucket goes down for Johnny Davis. That is a great sign.
Okay, Johnny.
0 for 13 here in the preseason.
Yeah, get it. First bucket of the preseason, Johnny Davis. Woo! Great pick, Tommy. Great pick, Tommy. Great pick, man. Johnny Davis, first bucket of the preseason. Count it.
10-point lead for Washington. Let's take a look at our Toyota League leaders. When you look at the assist-to-turnover ratio from a year ago, 2 Wizards are on this list.
And listen, if you go back even
Shout
2
out,
or 3 years
shout
before
out
that,
Johnny Davis,
Monte
man.
Morris' name is still on this list.
I know that's a breath of fresh air to get a ball to go in the hoop, man.
Backup point guards, and when you talk about
That ain't a free throw.
solidifying a role or a career in this league.
Gordon wide open for the midi. Luckily he misses. That's usually cash for Hayward.
Point guard or a backup point guard, you can play for eternity.
5 assists already for Monte Morris as he pulls up for a
Tough shot there by
jump shot.
Monte.
And he told me, you know, during training camp,
See Kuzma coming
I
off the
love
bench.
having the ball in my hands now more.
Nick Richards mismatched on Monte Morris down the court.
For a 3-point play.
Tough.
Nick Richards right now, whether he's getting offensive rebound
Tough.
or running
Nick
the
Richards,
floor,
very active
the
since coming in
Wizards
that
are
game.
set behind.
Getting offensive rebounds,
the
put
energy
back
department
dunks, getting
when it
and one
comes to Richards.
finishes. Richards has
You can
definitely
see the
been a problem so
communication once
far.
Again, you were talking about there with Gafford and Hachimura about where
Being
people
very
need to
effective
be
for the
on floor
Hornets.
in transition.
Yeah, well, in transition, you always
Baltimore was going on. He said Richard making Gafford his son right now. Yeah, Gafford exits the game as Kristaps Porzingis enters, re-enters. Kyle Kuzma also re-enters the game.
Have to bump out the shooters. And then last but not least, the last guy trailing defensively has to get to the weak side corner.
So we have the starting lineup that we had in Japan in the game currently. We got Morris, we got Barton, we got Hachimura, Kuzma, and KP. So we have the Japan starting lineup in this game right now.
Are back in the lineup. Stay right here. Foul going to be called on Richards.
Kevin, you said, yo, Chris is your stats that I don't give a F about.
The NBA now, rim running bigs, shot blockers extraordinaire. Charlotte has
Appreciate the likes, guys. 25 likes. Appreciate it. Appreciate the likes. Appreciate the love.
Premium to have shot blocking athletic guys like that in the league now.
Absolutely. When you talk about rim runners, guys with speed, especially with
Appreciate
height
the
and
support,
ability to block
guys.
shots, 'cause
Obviously,
guess
the
what?
more
You block
support
a
I
shot,
get, The more often I want to do watch alongs.
The defense is off balance, and then you open up shots for other guys just being a rim runner as a big.
Monte Morris working the pick and pop with KP wide open for three. Off the front of the rim. Off the front of the rim. Down to Nick Richards again, draws the foul. He is a problem right now. Richards is a problem right now. He's taking over this game for the Hornets. He's a problem.
On 2 possessions right now.
He's getting down the court fast, and he's getting in his spots.
Right here. I mean, all the Wizards are back. But just bad positioning right there. I mean, Porzingis was the guy that shot the 3 at the top of the key, so he should have been the first guy back.
Richardson hits the free throw, now his 8th point. Now 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. 8 minutes of play. Wizards led by as many as 16 points. That lead is now.
Chippy said, "Oh, you're ahead of me." Is like a minute lag in the game. Oh, I'm ahead of somebody. Wow.
Thor, Book Knight, Richards, Dennis Smith Jr., Gordon Hayward, the lone starter for Charlotte in the lineup.
Wizards continue to draw a decent amount of fouls, but the Wizards' lead is down to.
Dennis Smith Jr. called for the foul. This is an opportunity to get back in the lead.
Wizards' lead is down to 5 points.
Fayetteville, North Carolina native.
Wizards' lead down to 5.
Guy played AAU basketball with Bam Adebayo. Can you imagine that?
Cat has just entered the room.
A lot of AAU teams I can't imagine. How about John Moran and Zion Williamson?
Exactly. Porzingis with that snatch dribble, passes it off. Nice attack by
Ooh.
That thing was rejected by Nick Richards.
Yeah, I mean, he is
Nick Richards, man, okay.
Right, this is a great time to prove it early on in the season.
Welcome.
You got to think Plumlee. Talk about P.J. Washington. They have some bigs that can play, and Richards is starting to say, "Hey, listen, I'm trying to crack this rotation by any means necessary." And he's showing it.
Richards has been impressive for
one
Charlotte.
way to get yourself noticed by a Steve Clifford team is what you're doing on the defensive end.
KP
as
drawing
he
fouls.
For his second
Drawing
stint.
fouls.
He won 196
What's up, man?
games during the 2013-18 seasons when he was
Psycho?
here. Took him to the playoffs. But we always saw it as Wizards fans.
What's what you say every time Porzingis gets hit, I cringe.
They would guard people. I mean, Al Jefferson. Think about Al Jefferson.
I was just thinking about him right when you said it. Dwight Howard, when he got here for that short stint. I mean, whenever Coach Clifford has a big that he can
Kevin said get a dog, D.
I
I had a dog.
He's going to make sure he features you.
My dog passed away like 2 years ago. 3 years ago, man.
You think of Plumlee, Nick Richards going to get some opportunities. Shot clock now at 8 for Washington. Here's Porzingis trying to split.
KP drawing more contact, driving to the basket.
Smart move by Porzingis attacking the glass.
Man, if you can draw, you can draw. Gotta get this kid Richards out of the game, man. He's a problem. How do you say Richards? Yeah, he lived a long life. I got my dog when I was like 12. I got my dog back in 06. He lived a long time. And then my mom randomly came home with a cat. KP Water on the free throw. Wizard lead up to 6. Tom, what's going on? You said thank you for the stream, bro. Yeah, it's just something for the people to watch along with if they want, you know, some commentary to go along with the commentary that's already in the game.
Minutes and numbers, 9 points,
and some
4 rebounds.
fan analysis.
Highly active.
And for you guys to get your thoughts off as well.
Porzingis looking for his 13th point. He cashes out.
Brandon, you said they got to contain Richards. Yeah, he definitely came in and took over a little bit.
Wizards still shooting 47% from the field, 50 from three-point range.
Roy kind of lost Gordon Hayward there. Luckily, he missed. Over the back foul on Thor, though. Over the back of Kuzma. Loose ball foul.
J.T. Thor is another one of those bouncy players for Charlotte. Young.
Long arms, too.
TV timeout there for the Wizards. Wizards up 45-38. Let's do a stat check. Wizards up. Let's see how we look at statistically, guys. Right now, the Wizards, they have only two turnovers. They have 5 fouls. They have 15 rebounds to the Hornets, 18 rebounds. So they're getting out-rebounded by 3. They're shooting 47% from the field right now and 50% from the three-point line. The Hornets, they are shooting 53% from the field and 50% from the three-point line as well. The Wizards are shooting 75% for the free throw line. The Hornets have 9 turnovers in the half. They have 12 fouls. So they are drawing fouls on the Hornets. So yeah. Decent right now. Chippy said, I really feel good about the season coming. Baltimore, he said Gafford's supposed to be the guy to do that. He didn't. Dante said KP in his bag. Izzy, you said we need to rebound on the defensive side of the ball. Kevin, you said, forgive me for asking a stupid question. Was a TV timeout? What's a TV timeout? It's like, I don't know. The NBA has them. Like, sir, they have just media timeouts. Like, after a certain time, it's like a stoppage in play. It's a media timeout, which means it isn't a coaching timeout, so it doesn't get charged by either of the teams. But it's like a timeout so the commercials can play, I assume. You know what, Kevin? Let's research this.
You talk about being comfortable and having relationships throughout this league, and this league being quite small.
What's a media timeout about?
Their days,
here we go.
Not only in Denver, but also being coached.
They say media timeouts exist to allow television networks to pause a live event to air advertisements.
Between these 3 guys moving forward here in Washington.
That's what the media timeout.
Love that, especially being a point guard.
NBC Sports Washington can air their ads, and Spectrum or whoever can air their ads, or Bally Sports. I think Charlotte is Bally Sports.
Due to his relationship with Coach Wes Unseld Jr.
I'm interested to know from that standpoint.
Brandy said maybe a break. Baltimore said, how many times does Bill have COVID? He's back, though.
How important is that, really, when you go to
Take that. You said they pay for commercial slots, so they have to play them. Yeah.
It's huge. It's huge. I had experiences where
once again, guys, thank you for the support tonight. Thank you for the nice turnout. Thank you for the likes. Once again, if you want to become a channel member, join the Wiz family, you can click the link that I have in the pinned chat box, like my boy Kevin, Jay, Aaron's in here as well. Or if you want to send a donation in the super chat, you can support it that way as well.
It makes the transition that much more easy.
Oh no, bad communication there.
Both of those free throws, and there's going to be a stoppage.
Kuzma wanted to switch. Nah, I think KP wanted to switch on the Plumlee there, but Kuzma left, but KP ended up not switching. And they ended up fouling Plumlee. Wizards are in the bonus. With 6 minutes to go, 6 minutes and 35 seconds to go.
And then,
hey, real quick, what
Wizards currently up 9.
Shoot free throws with now?
It doesn't matter.
So, Kevin, you say, yeah, saw Chase going in the Mercedes commercial.
I'm watching the Hornets preseason game.
Plumlee also not the best free throw shooter, so hopefully he can go 1 or 2 here.
Shooting left-handed, and I was like, well, wait a minute. I thought he was right-handed. Remember when Tristan Thompson changed?
Plumlee goes 2 or 2.
Out of the blue, one day was shooting left-handed.
Well, you know what? Something's
weird
working.
free
That's
throw.
the first time I've probably ever seen him make 2 in a row.
Kuz working out of the post on Thor. Finding Will Barton off the wraparound. KP charging the lane.
That's going to be a block, I think, there on Plumlee. Should have called the
Melo
ball
and Plumlee there defensively.
The basketball with 6 seconds left.
And, I mean, these are the plays that kind of just make you cringe when Porzingis takes off and just lands awkwardly.
Jump shot, you said, I watch a lot of Big Ten basketball.
No. Loose ball. Ends up with
tough. You said I watch a lot of Big Ten basketball, so I wanted to check in on Johnny Davis. He got his first bucket of preseason today. So that's good to see.
Here's Wright. Nice dump off.
Nice find by DeLon Wright to Porzingis for the easy slam.
Porzingis.
Man, with the exclamation point, huh, Chris?
15 points for KP. Out here trying to disturb the peace in Charlotte.
Hornets with another offensive rebound.
Trying to come up with it. Porzingis battling Plumlee.
Hornets will get another opportunity, second opportunity after the ball is off of Porzingis out of bounds. B&B said he's struggling, but will he get time this year? Corey Kispert just got injured. Well, he recently got injured, so he's out for the 6 week with an ankle sprain. So he may get some minutes. I think he will get some minutes early on in the season for sure.
Backup point guard for
I think he
team,
will get some minutes here and there. Not heavy minutes, but he will get some minutes, I believe.
Starting point guard, you can insert him in the starting lineup, and he will pick up right where that starting PG left.
Brady said, okay, Johnny, but he 8 more points to fulfill my prediction. Yeah, we got the over-under at 8.5 for Johnny Davis tonight. He's at 2 points right now. He needs 8 more. KP, we had over-under 18.5. He's well on his way to passing that. Quick layup attempt by Melo there. Misses. Rui going coast to coast attacking. Loses the ball in the drive down. He had a guy wide open at the 3-point line. Should have dumped that off.
Mark Williams, he is a special player when you talk about his vitals. Measured in as the tallest player in this year's NBA draft combine.
Melo, great defense there by DeLon Wright.
So when it comes to vitals, this man is off the charts.
He was the ACC Defensive Player of the Year, and a young man that's not afraid to send your shot elsewhere.
And a loose ball foul there on Mark Williams.
Like yes. So we're not going to disturb the piece.
Mark Williams, the rookie out of Duke.
You got to be in the league for at least
I like Mark Williams. Wizards are also in the bonus. Porzingis back to the free throw line.
You can't just say a man's
Wizards currently up by 6.
You know, he ain't bust a grape yet.
But on paper,
he's got all the vitals, as you would say, my friend.
Forgot the Hornets got Mark Williams out of Duke. Dante said KP is on it tonight. Yeah, he is. That's going to be a good matchup for the rookie. Mark Williams will have to guard KP tonight. Somebody who can spread the floor.
Your favorite team, in this case, of course.
Get him out there on the 3-point line in the pick and roll and the pick and pop. Omer, you said, where's Denny? Denny's not playing today. There are 2 Omers. I'm scared.
8-point lead for Washington.
Kevin said, what if Davis starts the ball like Booker? I'd be... Woo! Get that out of here. Nice swat by DeLon, but put back there by Mark Williams.
As we said right there, but great defense there, though.
By DeLon Wright. I mean, being able to have that shot blocking ability we talked about, had 3 block shots against the Warriors over there in Tokyo.
Anthony Gill back in the game for the Wizards.
Porzingis thinking about it.
Replacing Rui Hachimura. Anthony Gill in the corner, pump fake, steps in. Too much dribbling there from Anthony. Loses the ball. Turnover.
Gotta get up.
Gotta get up to LaMelo on the 3. Another offensive rebound for the Hornets. And another putback for Mark Williams. Watch, the Wizards are allowing way too many offensive rebounds right now.
Williams, the rookie from Duke, starting 2 for 2 from the field. As Wes Unseld is going to need time. As Washington's leading by 5. Quick timeout on the floor. LaMelo Ball.
They're allowing way too many offensive rebounds. Let's look at the stats right now. Let's look at the stats. Right now, currently, the Wizards are at 18 rebounds total. Hornets are at 23. Offensive rebounds, the Wizards have 2. Offensive rebounds, the Hornets have 7. Offensive rebounds to the Wizards, 2 offensive rebounds right now. That is not good. Not good. Hornets have 5 more offensive rebounds than the Wizards right now. Definitely getting the best of them on the boards. Got to get better there. You said DeLon is great with an upgrade from Neto and Ish. Yeah, definitely an upgrade there from Neto and Ish. Baltimore, you said, yeah, Gil's my favorite Wizard. Brady said, yeah, I like Gil too. Dante, you said, yeah, DeLon. Baltimore, you said, why did he lose the ball though? Izzy said, we need to box out what is going on. Kevin, you said, just said Booker came out of nowhere. Davis could possibly be the same thing. Brady said, I agree, it's possible. Hey, like Kevin Garnett said, man, anything's possible. Anything's possible, but... Whew. I mean, so DeLon Wright's definitely showing us some good stuff defensively for sure. Biggest issue right now, the boards. The Wizards are getting crushed on the offensive boards, man. There's too many second possessions for the Charlotte Hornets, man. They're making the Wizards pay. They're making the Wizards pay right now. They're giving up too many second chance opportunities with these offensive rebounds right now. 7-2 on the offensive boards. Wizards got to step it up here. Definitely. Leeds also down to 5 as well.
Basketball is brought to you by your local Washington area.
Ready to the gas.
When you want to get more, then it has to be a Honda.
Izzy said we need to get more boards. Kevin, but imagine if that does happen, we will be truly unstoppable. Over here said, who the F is that fake over here? Hey, y'all, I don't know over here. The messages came in at like the same time too. It's crazy. They came in at the same time, which is scary.
Back to live action here at Spectrum Center. Wizards up 51-46 over the Charlotte.
Will Barton with a tough three-pointer.
Misses.
Not the best shot there out of the timeout. Tough contested three from Will. Good hands by DeLon Wright to get the steal.
Great hands by DeLon Wright.
DeLon Wright, man, is really active with his hands. Uses his left well. Will Barton, tough shot. That's what he can bring to the table, man. That's self-creation. ISO ball, somebody else outside of Bradley Beal who can create his own shot.
Will Barton giving you everything.
5 points for Barton.
Oh, they called a blocking foul on Kuz, man. That looked like good defense on LaMelo there.
Well, right now the Wizards need to find out how to protect the paint. And run
Wizards up by 7 points currently. LaMelo ball to the free throw line. Kevin said KCP could never do that. Yeah, KCP, well, he definitely would. It was last season where KCP definitely went ISO mode. Wasn't the biggest fan of it because I wasn't. That's not really his game. But if you want somebody who can get hot, create their own shot, get a bucket, definitely that's the thing Will Barton has made a living at in the NBA during his career. Brady said Kuz stay getting the petty. Chevy said Johnny Davis is about confidence.
My eyes. All right, Chris.
Kevin said Charlotte's a really nice town. Man, you ever been? Yeah, I have. I went to Charlotte not too long ago with my girlfriend. We were right outside by the Spectrum, by the Panther Stadium as well. Plus, half of my family is in North Carolina, so I'm down there a lot. Not in Charlotte specifically, but in North Carolina. But I have visited Charlotte.
That's a great stat.
Good hands there by Will Barton.
Other thing they all got
off the turnover from the Wizards on the fast break. That's one thing KCP was really good at, getting those swipe steals.
You know, you stood up.
KCP had really quick hands.
It's probably that early flight you were on this morning. You probably came up with that. Here's McDaniels.
Anthony Gill defending McDaniels right now. Good show by Kuzma. They can pick up the dribble. Good switch there. We got Terry Rozier, Anthony Gill. Sidestep three from Rozier. Draws the foul on Gill.
Hit him on the elbow. They're going to call a foul on Gill.
It's tough.
All the plays that just come back to haunt you, especially during a regular season.
Terry Rozier with the opportunity to cut the Wizards' lead down.
Anthony Gill, he's a veteran now in this league. He knows better. He knows he needs to close out short right there, especially with a guy like Rozier taking that many steps back to get to his shot.
Yeah, Terry Rozier, one of 4 NBA players.
I'm kind of mad at this right now. Kevin said they really have really good barbecue pulled pork and barbecue in general.
Tyus Jones,
Brady said preseason mistakes.
And
yeah, they've let Charlotte climb back into this game, man. A big reason, a big turning point was the kid Richards. The kid Richards coming in for Charlotte, he really started to take over and dominate, grabbing offensive boards, getting dunks, blocking shots. He really came in and was a turning point for this Hornets team.
Because of their ability to shoot the threes.
And then Mark Williams came in, grabbing offensive rebounds as well. Wizards down is down to 2.
Coach Clifford and his team have made adjustments. They're closing out your airspace. So what's next? Putting the ball on the floor and making a play for others.
KP working on the rookie Mark Williams.
2-point Wizards.
Good defense there from Mark Williams.
Barton back to Porzingis.
KP some off the dribble work on Mark Williams, forces he gets the miss though. That was good post defense there from Mark Williams.
With him with the ball.
Dancing with the basketball.
Another offensive rebound. That's a tough bounce. Right back to LaMelo, but another offensive rebound for the
Ball
Hornets.
being guarded by Kuzma.
That's 8 offensive rebounds now to the Wizards 2.
Like the Bryce McGowan's.
Wizards grab this rebound.
Here's Porzingis inside the three-point line. 2-point Wizards lead. Barton. Mark Williams on him.
Mark Williams on Barton. Barton losing the dribble.
Great defense there by Mark Williams.
Bad, rough possession, but Mark Williams lost Will Barton.
No rebound.
Tough offensive rebound for Anthony Gill, though. Draws the foul. Head to the free throw line. That was an ugly possession right there. That was a nasty possession.
Anthony Gill.
Marley said, Wiz defense looking good. This is Charlotte, though.
This season.
Brandon, you said beloved the flow of the direction they are going. Yeah, I think they're playing good defense. I think they're playing good defense. My only problem right now is
Anthony Gill, born in High Point, North Carolina,
just
then moved to Charlotte. He went to high
the offensive
school at
rebounds.
Charlotte
The
Christian.
rebounds in general. They're giving up
Produced a
too
few
many offensive rebounds. They're giving up too many second chance opportunities for the Charlotte Hornets, man. That can bite them in the butt.
Curry.
Dale Curry.
Wizards have also missed some free throws today.
But Anthony Gill, about 20 family members.
Gotta make your free throws, man.
We call him the unofficial mayor of Charlotte.
As they say, they're
So
free.
He about to be the mayor of the
Terry
district.
Rozier working on Barton in the pick and roll.
He hit 1 of 2.
Tough mid-range shot on
Three-point lead is
Barton
now
from
down
Terry.
to 1 as Terry Rozier
Leads
hits
down
that
to
jumper.
1 point. Kevin said we should be coaches, D. Oh, Lord. I can't deal with the stress.
1:35 remaining here in the second quarter.
KP with a tough pass to Kuz. Gill in the corner. Misses the corner
Good ball
three.
movement there by Washington.
Good ball movement, but can't cash in. Terry Rozier with the heat check
Overdue
three.
Terry Rozier.
Almost another offensive
Once
rebound
again, just
by the Hornets.
no
But
defensive
thankfully,
balance at all. That shot goes up.
Thankfully, he was
Great
out of
contest
bounds.
on that shot, but nobody blocks out McDaniels.
McDaniels almost
Then
grabs
step
another
on the
offensive
baseline,
rebound.
another
This is the
turnover
problem.
for Charlotte.
The Wizards got to find guys and box them out. These offensive rebounds are a big point, a big part as to why they're late is down to 1. Almost is still there by Kuz. KP gets the and 1, but hopefully he's all right.
If you're Porzingis,
Anytime you see
wanna try
KP
to
down
stay
on the
away
ground,
from
you
him
get a
as
little
much as
scared.
possible.
Like Baltimore
He's
State,
picking up a little bit
get a
limp
little
right there. You know, the
cringe a
thing about
little
that
bit.
too, Drew, is there was just
Cringe
a lot
a
of
little bit.
activity around his legs when he was trying to drive to the basket.
Think about a guy like Dirk Nowitzki. I played a year in Dallas with him, and you could never speed him up, even if he put the ball
Kevin,
on
you
the
said I
ground.
feel bad for the city
He
of
was gonna
Charlotte. None of
slow
them
up,
teams
take
are
his
good.
time, get under control.
Yes,
Right
little
here,
rough.
Porzingis,
Maybe
he
the
gets
hockey
so
team. They got
caught
the
up
Hurricanes.
A lot on this.
They're all
one
right. They're pretty
leg,
decent.
Trying to gather through traffic, and he's 7'2", almost 7'3".
KP connects on the
his
and
right
1,
leg
gets the
buckled a little
3-point
bit
play.
right there. Daniel Gafford
Josh, you
is
said how are the
setting
Wizards
check back
doing?
in.
The Wizards are
Using
doing
Wizards
all right.
says,
They've cooled off a
you're
little bit
done.
from the 3-point line.
Yeah, and this gonna
Defensively,
have
they're
to
doing
start
all
with
right.
him. He's gonna have to find a pace.
Dropped
that's
off a little
safe
bit in the second quarter,
for
but
his playing
the
career.
main
And I
problem
mean that.
in
Because
this
there's
quarter,
too
the
many
second
times
quarter,
that
too
he's
many
leaving
fouls.
the floor with
Also,
one leg,
off,
jumping in traffic,
they're giving up way
and
too many
landing
offensive
on
rebounds to the Hornets.
Here it is again. That's on the foot.
Oh, he just stepped on Rozier's foot right there.
Yeah.
Yep, his
Porzingis
left
stepped
foot.
on Rozier's foot. Those one of
And he
those
had an
plays
injury
where
last year.
He's going back into the locker room
Kristaps
right now.
Porzingis
Yeah, he
to
had
the
an injury
locker
last
room.
year Towards the end of the season.
Oh
where he
boy,
twisted his ankle,
hopefully,
believe, in
I mean, I think he's
Minnesota.
done for the night.
Sucked it up and kept playing
I
and
think
finished
KP's
out
done for the
season.
night, but
Those
here we
plays
go.
Right there have been.
Here
I
we
would
go,
say, the
guys.
Enemy number 1 for Porzingis throughout his entire career.
All right, so let's mark this down with a minute left here in the first half. Kristaps Porzingis goes inside the locker room with a leg
Injury
We'll
bug,
get you
man.
an update as soon as we get it, as LaMelo Ball hits a free throw.
I'm telling you, man.
Three-point Wizards
And
lead
like I
under a minute
said,
to go here, Drew.
the Wizards, we keep talking about 50 wins and everything. Our guy's going to
Gill
stay
coming
healthy.
off of that Kuzma screen.
Hopefully, I mean, I think he's done for the night.
Here's Morris.
I think he's done for the night, but
7 on the
hopefully
shot
it's
clock.
nothing
Morris
serious.
looking to go
But you
baseline.
never know with KP.
Nice feed to Gafford. Nice
Good offensive rebound by Anthony Gill. He's doing a terrific job of being on the offensive glass.
Gotta get back on defense.
Transition defense is bad. That's another big who's already in the paint off of a make. Wizards continue to these big. They're struggling with Charlotte's bigs right now. They're just struggling with Charlotte's bigs. Good pass off the pick and roll from Barton Gafford there.
And that's his game.
Not afraid of heights.
And that is his
Last
game.
shot coming up by the Hornets.
To the rim
Hopefully they can force a miss here.
Final possession here in the first half. Here's Ball. Sneaking through the defense there to get it to go down. Kyle Kuzma keys up the shot, and that'll do it for the half.
Wizards going to halftime up 3. KP to the locker room after stepping on Terry Rozier's ankle after a drive to the basket. That is not what you want to see. Hopefully, it's nothing serious. Probably done for the night. Hopefully nothing serious, but whew. We do not need another Wizards player going out with an ankle sprain. For the love of us. We do not need another player injured. For the love of us. My goodness. But let's talk about positives, man. Positives. I would say positives for the Wizards. Defensively, they've been very active. They've been very active defensively. Getting their hands in passing lanes. Being active with their hands. Grabbing a good amount of steals. Ball movement kind of slowed down there in that second quarter. But for the most part, good ball movement from the guys. KP, 20 points. Got that over 18.5 easily in the first half. Hit 20 points. 50% from the field. 75% from the three-point line. 7 for 7 from the free throw line. He dominated. So, yeah, good hands defensively, being active on defense, forcing turnovers. Anthony Gill, really good job on the offensive boards. Monte Morris, Will Barton, good job facilitating the basketball. Negatives, the rebounding, by far. The rebounding is a problem. They're losing the rebound battle 24-29. They're losing the offensive rebound battle 3-8. That really helped the Hornets get back into this game. The transition defense has been bad. Too many times the Hornets big off of a make has already been down the court in his spot. Or grabbing offensive rebounds for a putback. Wizards need to get better at that. I expect to see some Taj Gibson in the second half with Porzingis having the iffy ankle. I expect some Taj Gibson next half. And I expect Daniel Gafford to come out and start in the second half. But I will die if Kristaps Porzingis is out for any lengthy amount of time. But I mean, here we go, man. As far as the injuries, bro, the Wizards are one legit injury. Like I said last stream, they're one big injury away from Brad or KP from being in that lottery race again. They're one big injury. And like I said, KP has a history of being injury prone. And it's hard to just imagine all that going away because he's on the Wizards. Like, we have good luck, as we've already seen with our injuries so far. Our injury luck is not good. All we can hope for is that he's day-to-day, is nothing serious, it's precautionary, that he couldn't come back into the game, and that it wasn't bad. It didn't look like anything, like his ankle turned too much, but you never know. You never know. You never truly know, man. But KP Probably out for the rest of tonight. Probably won't play in the last preseason game as well. I mean, we've seen all we need to see from him offensively. He was dominating in this game. I don't need to see more from him. I don't need to see him for the rest of this preseason. Rest him up. Get him ready for Indiana on opening night. I've seen enough from KP. I don't need to see him again. So, I've seen enough from him in the preseason. Let's hopefully see Diddy next game. Get him some bump. Bill probably will be back. But yeah, KP can sit out. I've seen enough from him already. Brady said Kuzma for the second half. Baltimore Eastside just won 45 games for KP. My expectations aren't much higher for games. Dante, you said KP's going to be good, guys. Jay, you said not KPI. He got a whole week to get ready. We got no beef in the middle. Trey Gill and a second for Miles Turner. Like I said, I'm like, man, I don't know, man. I need... Yeah, I think you're right. Kevin has been calling for Miles Turner for a long time, too. Kevin has been on the Miles Turner train for a long time. I mean, I agree. I'm definitely checking in, seeing what's up with Miles Turner. Like you said, Jay, Kevin's been on that train for a long time. That's been his dream, to get what's his face, to get Porzingis matched up and paired up with Miles Turner. Honestly, I mean, the fit is a great fit. It definitely makes sense basketball wise. Kevin, have KP there at the 4, have Miles Turner there, bigger size wise at the 5. KP working at the pick and pop at the 4 position. Kevin said Carter could shut down and be Jokic and Giannis. But tomorrow you said R3 had it, Hydra always losing heads though. That's what it's going to be tough if it's going to be tough for it's going to be tough for the Wizards to win consistently if KP plays and then gets hurt. He's out for a couple games. Brad's here. He may be out for a couple games. Like, they gotta... It's like the Nets when they had Harden, Kyrie, and Kevin Durant. They had those 3, but they barely ever played any games together because either somebody was hurt, Kyrie with COVID stuff. They got to be able to play consistently on the court together. They can't be in and out, in and out, in and out. Said Kevin said Turner's value is like a protector first and a combo of Roy. Chevy said Miles will cost too much, but sounds good. I think the fit is I think it's a great fit. I think it's a great fit to have KP there at the 4 and also to have what's the name? And also to have, why can't I remember the name? In the meantime, I'll watch some of the Chiefs Raiders while we wait for halftime to be over. But Yeah, I wouldn't mind a Miles Turner trade, man. I think that's a good fit. I think it beefs up the Wizards front court. They get more size. I mean, Kuzma's a big guy for sure, but Turner and KP at the 4 and 5 is bigger. Maybe move. I don't know if you move Kuzma back to the bench or if you move Kuzma over to the 3. You could move Kuzma over to the 3. Kuzma was a 3 in LA. He was at the 3 in LA. I don't know why he couldn't be a 3 here in Washington. Wait. Did he play 3 or did he play 4 in LA? He was a 4 in LA, but I think he could play 3. Jay, you said, okay, JD in a second for Turner. Kevin said Turner can space the floor for everyone and can guard the bigs. Izzy said I'm nervous for the second half. You don't be nervous, man. It's preseason. You gotta save your nervousness for the regular season, cause we gonna be nervous. We definitely gonna be nervous. Kevin said that would be a nice small ball lineup. Ooh. Raiders with the sack on Mahomes. Dante said, good first half, though. Still work needs to be done, but I like what I see from the Wizards, no doubt. Yeah, they've shown us something for sure, definitely. Things to work on. Rebounding, most importantly, I would say. But they definitely showed us something, especially that first quarter. That first quarter was really good from them. That first quarter was really good. Brady said Commanders are buttercups. Kevin said, but D, you watching my Commanders get trashed by Fields on Thursday? Yeah, I'll be watching that game. I'll be watching. I don't know if I'll start Curtis Samuel. I probably will start Curtis Samuel because Jahan Dotson's still out. So I'll probably still be starting Curtis Samuel. So I will be watching. Don't know if Logan Thomas is going to be ready. Didn't start him because obviously he was out Sunday. So still no update for Kristaps. Probably will be out later. They'll probably give one out a little bit later. Sorry, guys, I'm tweeting.
And is
Dante, you said I think KP going to be good for the second half. LOL. I don't know if he comes back out in the second half. I don't know if they want to risk it. I don't know if they want to risk it. Brandy, you said, nah, he out for the game. Probably, yeah. If this was a regular season game, Dante, he probably comes back. Probably comes back if this is a regular season game. But since it's the preseason, probably won't. Probably won't play next game either, the last preseason game. Don't want to risk any further injury, especially with a guy like KP, who we know has injury history. We don't want any problems. So... Baltimore, you said nowadays, so regular season, he ain't coming back. Yeah, he's going to rest up. It's smarter to just rest him up. We've seen him go off second game of against the Warriors. We've seen him turn up also in this game. We've seen enough from KP. He looks good. KP looks good. He's done. Left ankle sprain.
Is out with a left ankle sprain.
Hopefully, it's nothing
with about a minute left there in that first half.
Yeah, just unfortunate that this occurred, especially in preseason. But you know what? He's gonna have some time before the regular season.
Hopefully, another ankle sprain.
Back at it, but right there, these are the plays
I'm telling you, man.
Porzingis is gonna have to kind of monitor. I mean, when you look at the time in New York with the ACL injury, it's a similar move. Like that last play right there offensively, and then the other ankle sprains and other injuries he had in Dallas.
Jay said it would be a different game at half Brad, and then legit 3 would have started.
Find a pace or find a new offensive move to kind of stay and keep himself out of danger.
And that's an opportunity now for Daniel Gafford to come in. He will start the second half for the Wizards. And Jalen McDaniels will get his first bucket in the second half. Chris Miller, Drew Gooden, you at home. Appreciate you watching. As Kyle Kuzma attacks the basket.
Nice attack there by Kyle Kuzma.
In that second preseason game in Japan, Drew.
Show you said KP's up for 6 weeks, same as CK. I mean, it depends on the severity. I mean, it could. I mean, it looked like an ankle sprain, but not all ankle sprains are the same.
Being that primary guy.
Good defense there, good rebound.
Kuzma comes up with that rebound.
By Kuz. I mean, the severity of ankle sprains always, you know, some are worse than others.
Hornets showing a little bit of a deep double team there. Is he going to kick it out to Will Barton?
Good pump by Barton. Good pass by Barton. Gill wasn't ready for it.
There's the Hornets there to get the deflection.
Turnover.
Charlotte going the other way with it. They're going to call a foul there on Daniel Gafford.
Right there, a little good look by Will Barton finding Anthony Gill, just getting to corral the ball on offensive end, but you can't worry about that. You have to get back in transition defensively and talk about it afterwards.
Jalen McDaniels, third season out of San Diego State, hits the first free throw.
He's an athletic, lengthy guy that can play multiple positions offensively and defensively, and he has a future here in Charlotte if he wants it. When you talk about McDaniels.
So Anthony Gill, Porzingis, Barton, Morris, and Gafford in the lineup for Washington. Here's Morris, 5 on the clock.
Morris open for 3.
Wide open for 3. Off the mark, rebound by Ball. Ball to McDaniels. McDaniels looking for Richards. That ball's going to go off of Washington. Possession stays with Charlotte.
And that was a better job by Daniel Gafford running back in transition. Once again, he's guarding Richards, and you saw in that first half, Richards was a hell of a rim runner. I mean, on 3 occasions, we saw him successful at the rim, just being a rim runner right there. Good job by Gafford.
10 on the clock. JT Thor. An athletic move to the basket. What a great name.
That's what I was going to say. You got to be strong.
Hornets now have the lead.
Absolutely. Kuzma to Gaff, back to Kuz.
Ooh!
Rocks the rim.
What a slam by Kuzma.
Kyle Kuzma, aggressive here to start the third quarter. Taj Gibson and company like that one. Rozier.
Thor for
And that
three.
three is good for JT Thor.
Right there, Thor showing the ability to crash the glass and get some garbage points, and then right there, extending his range, showing that he can shoot it from the outside.
Gafford top of the
Monte
key,
Morris for
finding
three
Monte
again.
Morris.
And the ball gets
And
stuck
there's
on the
our
side of
first
the
wedgie
rim.
of the season.
So we saw Kyle Kuzma throw this one down in Tokyo against James Wiseman, and on social media saying, get them babies out the street.
There's some babies in the house. Clear for takeoff, flight 33.
That's the thing now. Now, you know, you don't just have to talk in-game smack. You can take it to the social media afterwards, to the post-game
Wizards down by
smack.
2.
Because you know it resonates on social media, right?
Oh, wow.
While you might miss it in the game, you can catch it afterwards.
Man, you can catch a fade.
LaMelo with a lob
Nick
to Richards.
on the business
The
end.
Wizards defense
Wes
is
Unseld Jr. speaking up
definitely
for this. He's going to call a quick timeout
struggling
as the Hornets now
with no
lead by 4
KP in there.
with 9:08 remaining here in the third quarter.
Wizards defense definitely with a little drop off. But he said, "Come on, man, they invisible versus Rich." I mean, rough start. Definitely rough start. Izzy, you said someone needs to keep an eye on Richards. He's been giving the Wizards issues all game. Like, all game. Richards has dominated the Wizards. Nick Richards has 11 points right now. 3 for 3 from the free throw line. 4 for 5 from the field. He's been eating them boys up. Daniel Gafford is now at a -8. The worst plus-minus on the team so far. I definitely think there's going to be a drop-off defensively with Daniel Gafford out there. So Brady said, okay, Wes isn't Unseld a defense-based coach. He needs to make sure his guys lock down Richards. Jay, you said KP shouldn't have played after the first. That's young coaching. The rest of the game should be Kuz and the kids. And yeah, I mean, they probably just wanted to. I don't know how much he would have played in this. He probably would have played some in the third too, but this cat's nails are way too long.
Is this 2016?
You just missing me.
I was like, where's
Get some Marcin Gortat love out here.
Exactly.
What's what he said? Gafford was bad at Kuzma on that play.
The last couple of weeks
Yeah.
is an assistant coach for the Wizards.
It's, I mean, right now it seems like a lot of the defensive issues is just communication. It's communication at the moment.
A better roller and finisher at the hoop, because we've seen.
I mean, he said, "Don't worry, our best player is missing," which is
has excelled. If you ask me, over the
which
last
is
3
Diddy
seasons.
Avdia.
But tonight, when you
Yeah,
talk
right
about
now
the
it's
bigs,
like
especially
sometimes
for the
it's,
Hornets, they have
you know, those pick and
dominated
rolls and
the
everything
bigs
is
for the
those.
Wizards. So
It's those
who's
pick
going to
and
step up to the
rolls.
challenge? Because right now, Richards has been active.
Thoroughly enjoyed Bradley Beal and Marcin Gortat taking the trip down memory lane during a lunch. Those guys just talking about the ability
Will Barton loses the ball in that
to
tackle.
get Brad open shots and March rolling to the basket, and March
Nick
complaining
Richards once
touches.
again misses
You know,
the
that's how
tough.
bigs are sometimes. We
Oh
my
got to
God.
feed the big man,
Close
right?
lane. Good defense
John
there by
Wall and
Kuz.
Marcin Gortat, you talk about the arguments, but in
The
the
odd
game,
couple.
but in the game, it was pure flowetry.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough because the Wizards are obviously missing that down
Hornets
low
with their
presence in
largest lead
KP.
of the game right
KP
now
was
with
an
4,
issue
Shot clock down to 5.
for the Hornets
Kuzma's
defense.
float game is off.
But right now, with no
Richards.
Kuz,
Nick
with no
Richards has been
KP
extremely
and
active
with
with
no
11
Bradley Beal,
points
the
and
Wizards'
12
offensive
minutes of service.
options
5 rebounds.
drastically decrease.
Here's ball going left.
Uh-oh.
Wow, and he hit.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he's in pain there. Okay,
Melo just went down. He screamed the F word. You never want to hear that.
This period of
there's a hush over this crowd. That's the franchise right there.
This period.
Never want to hear
of
that.
Basketball. These players are so vulnerable
to
injury because the tissue
maybe an
tolerance
ankle
is just
for
not
LaMelo too.
there.
I don't know.
You can do as many
back up.
individual workouts.
He may be done
season.
for
You
the
can
night
do
after
as
that.
much conditioning drills as possible. It's nothing
Oh,
like that
his
bump,
ankle.
speed,
He just twisted his ankle on Gil's foot.
Having to land around
these ankle injuries,
size
man.
16,
LaMelo's
18
probably done for the night now as
shoes.
well.
I mean,
That looked rough.
Ouch.
Ouch.
Kispered in Tokyo.
It's these ankles, man. These ankles right now. Guys stepping on guys' foots.
So I'm sure he's going to shoot these free throws.
He's going to shoot these free throws and he's going to be done for the night.
You've done enough.
Well, you can just look at the scores table and see who's about to check in. Dennis Smith Jr., you know that's your cue.
Yep. So for Ball, he's 2 for 10 from the field. He's got 8 points now to go along with 6 rebounds and 3 assists. Anthony Gill sits.
And that looked worse than KP one. That ankle looked worse. That looked worse
playing at his all-star level
than KP's.
With him and Terry Rozier. They're going to call a foul there.
That looked worse than KP's.
I think Kuz was like, hey, is that a transition take foul? Because we haven't seen one yet. I'm
Melo
waiting to
back
get
to
your
the locker
take
room.
as you see.
Hopefully he doesn't miss any time. You hate to see your star player get hurt in the third quarter of a preseason game. You hate to see it.
Transitional foul. I don't like it, but you know what?
Jermaine, you said don't forget Kuzma's eligible for an extension right now. Yeah, he is.
I like that. I love
he
when
is.
the pace can increase in the game of basketball.
They're going to call an offensive foul on Daniel Gafford. He's trying to set a screen to get Monte Morris open.
Now, the last 2 minutes, fourth quarter, you can take that.
And overtime.
And overtime, you can still take that.
It's to keep the competitiveness and the strategy.
The strategy behind it, correct.
71-65 Hornets with 7:53 remaining here in the third quarter. Dennis Smith Jr. is in now for LaMelo Ball, who sprained his ankle.
Oh, Terry Rozier draws the foul on Daniel Gafford. Daniel Gafford's having a rough going right now.
Terry Rozier.
Daniel Gafford's having a rough
Terry
go.
Rozier, he's hot
He's having a rough go right now. That's 2 fouls back-to-back, offensive foul, and now a foul, a shooting foul on Terry Rozier.
Where's the second line of defense right
now? He's up there to
Daniel Gafford tries to go up and contest that shot, but gets more body than ball.
It's been a rough second half for Daniel Gafford.
His third foul.
Very rough second half for Daniel
Gafford. His 23rd point of the night. It's really been a tale of 1 half and a quarter when you look at what the Charlotte Hornets has been able to do to come out.
But the Wizards now have no offensive presence down low. They're all perimeter now. All their offense has got to come from the perimeter.
Trying to create. Nice feed inside to Gafford to go.
Nice feed to Gafford though. There's some down low activity.
Gafford, whenever he gets that ball in that restricted area, count it. I mean, he's one of the most efficient players in this league in that area.
Johnny Davis in the game guarding Terry Rozier. Nice screen set by Richards to free up Rozier, and he knocks it down. 24 points for Terry Rozier.
Terry Rozier is starting to eat up on these Wizards, man.
Kuzma being guarded by J.T. Thor. To his
Kuzma pump fakes. Puts up a
foul there on Thor.
363-point attempt. Jason Gafford's in his head thinking not instinctively playing. Chippy said question Gav's fitness level. Kevin said, but Charlotte got real quiet for the moment. That was scary, man. Kevin said we need Terry on here.
The bigger the basket gets, you know, and we've seen him hit some clutch shots last season down the stretch. And he's just a janky shooter. I'm just going to call it like that.
Wizards need to score and come from somebody, man. The shooting has just gone down. KP was their scorer, their go-to, but now he's out. Somebody else has to pick up the scoring load for the Wizards, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, Drew Gooden has been activated already with his first janky of the season.
I'm just getting started.
Nice attack by Rozier off the glass, left-handed.
Good contest on the Rozier layup by Gafford there.
To Morris, back to Barton.
Will Barton a 3.
Isaac tries it, release, rotation, splash.
Could have kicked it out to Johnny Davis, who was open in the corner.
Will Barton trying to get going right here. He's got 10 points on 4 of 8 shooting. Go along with 5 assists.
Got Johnny Davis locked up here on Terry Rozier.
They have a combined 11 assists between the two of them.
Yeah.
Johnny Davis drawing the offensive foul on Nick Richards. Good work fighting through the screen by Johnny.
That's pretty good. Sufficient.
You know, we talk about the assist-to-turnover ratio and how important it is, really, when you think of Monte Morris and really all the point guards this year. But for Morris, the fact that he was playing...
Wizards now down by 5.
MVP, who primarily had the ball in his hand.
Every time he was the point guard.
Monte was like, I want to show people that I am a pure point guard, and this is a great opportunity running West.
Will Barton, another 3 ball.
Yes, it is a big opportunity for Morris this season, especially becoming now the starting PG of this organization.
Good block from behind. Staying with the play, Johnny Davis gets the block on McDaniels.
McDaniels attacking the basket, attacking Gafford's body. That ball.
Good work by Johnny Davis.
Possession remains with Charlotte.
Was that 3 steps?
Good defense there by Gafford. Okay. Turning it around a little bit, Gaff. I see you.
It's a preseason for all of us. Here's Kuzma.
Some pick and roll action. Gafford and Mitty. Ooh.
Comes up short. Rebound, Dennis Smith Jr.
Dennis Smith Jr. on Monte Morris. Fades, gets it. Tough shot.
Dennis Smith Jr. again.
It's a tough shot.
A guy that's trying to latch on to a team. Super athletic. He's had multiple stops, but this is a great chance for him to prove to this organization that he deserves to still be in the league. As Kyle Kuzma ranges out for 3 to knock it down, the Wizards cut the lead now to 4.
Yeah, I don't think it's a particular organization, a team that Dennis Smith has to prove himself to or be accepted to. I think it's the coach. He needs to find a consistent diet of coaching. And they always say the point guard is the extension of what? The coach. But who's been his coach? You know, he's been rotated. It's been a revolving door from either him being on a different team or him having a different coach. And
nice dump off pass there from Barton to Gav for the slam.
You know, something that's sound foundation as a point guard. I think the better he would be in finding himself in this league.
Will Barton finding Daniel Gafford on that latest bucket. And I remember Barton talking about how much he was looking
Daniel Gafford
to
draws another foul.
Because
Richards draws another foul on Daniel Gafford.
Everybody competes against these guys, and they know just how exciting it is.
Daniel Gafford, I believe he's up to.
They're going to call a foul here.
Daniel Gafford's up to his 4th foul. And
this will be his 4th and 5th opportunity.
That's been Daniel Gafford's problem for forever since he's been in the Wizards. He
put himself
racks up those fouls, man.
Staff for the Hornets.
Yeah, he's active, and he's a guy that's trying to make some money in this league, and he's looking at Daniel Gafford. Hey, you get paid almost $30–40 million for what you do. You know, I need to eat. So this is a game for him to kind of use Daniel Gafford as that measuring stick in this second.
Probably see who, I don't see who came in the game. Probably Taj Gibson getting some bump. About to get some bump.
And athletic bigs like this, especially when you have so many pick and rolls.
I mean, that's the right there. Oh, it's Shadike. No, Vernon Carey. I'm sorry, Vernon Carey. It's Vernon Carey time. And that's the problem, and that's why Daniel Gafford can't start. We got Rui Hachimura in the game, DeLon Wright, Vernon Carey, Johnny Davis, and Kyle Kuzma lineup.
Here's Kuzma.
Johnny Davis on the backdoor cut. Good off-ball movement from Johnny Davis there.
Second field goal of the preseason.
Good backdoor cut from him.
Book Knight.
Good shot by Book
Knight.
Knight.
Score for the Hornets. So we're seeing a lot of Kuzma being the primary ball handler in this offense. How do you like seeing that with his size?
I like it because he has the ability to rebound the ball defensively and
Rui
push it up
Hachimura mid-range.
Same with Rui. If these guys get defensive rebounds, run wide, run away from them, not to them, because you can and will be rewarded on the other end as them being the primary ball handler in transition.
Good defense there on McDaniels, wrong right. On Dennis Smith Jr. About to work through the pick and roll with Vernon Carey.
Coming off the screen. in the paint.
Ooh.
Nick Richards there.
Almost a tough putback slam from Richards. Can't get it to go down.
Active body tonight.
Kuzma attacking the basket.
Nice
Spin.
by Kuz, and he kicks it out to
Ball almost went out of bounds. Vernon Carey, soft touch mid-range.
Former Charlotte Hornet.
Vernon Carey has a really good touch.
Steve Clifford is going to
Really good touch.
Great spacing right there by Vernon Carey Jr. in the right spot at the right time. But right here, Kyle Kuzma getting into the paint, finding the cut and rook. Johnny Davis like easy lay off the glass.
Toyota is the #1 selling retail brand in America, thanks
Well,
to a steady supply of new vehicles.
That was a nice little subsection there, but that's interesting. Vernon Carey getting some look. You said Davis is looking good. Davis is, I think he's definitely having a decent game. Not looking uncomfortable out there. Don't have him handling the ball. They have Kuzma doing that, so you know he's doing the good things, little things. He's working defensively. He's also moving off the ball, which is really good. It's what you love to see. It's definitely what you love to see. Brady says 6 more points for Johnny Davis. I think he'll get some run here. He definitely will get some run here. Late game. So Johnny Davis has the opportunity to hit over 8.5. But this is definitely Johnny Davis's best game by far. As a Wizard, he's on both sides. You know, his first basket was nice. Had the ball in his hands, getting his own. Second basket, off ball cutting. That's a lot of what Corey Kispert did last season. A lot of off ball stuff. So that's what you like to see. So he looks good. He definitely looks good. Also, the Chiefs field goal kicker missed another kick. It's tough when you can't rely on your field goal kickers, man. It's really tough out here. Jay, you said JD got everything he needs to average 8 points mid-range in a layup package. He's definitely out there. Best game by far this preseason from John.
Visit www.washingtonwizards.com/partials to pick your plan today.
But you know who Terry Rozier always kills? Us. He always kills us.
One of the newest members of the Washington Wizards coaching staff, a guy you're familiar with, James Posey.
Hey, if he ain't had those grades, you might have thought he was still on the team right now. James Posey.
What a competitor.
One of the original stretch fours in this league. Tough cover. He was a headband, high sock guy, too.
Thor for the 3, wide open. Misses it. Kuzma on the board. Kuzma has definitely stepped up. Kuzma has stepped up since KP's been down. Handling the ball. Attacking the basket. That's a travel, though. But KP looks like he's putting the pressure on the defense. Getting to the basket. Creating opportunities for others. So that's nice to see. Johnny Davis is being replaced by Jordan Goodman right now.
One of his signature moves. Here's Dennis Smith kicking it out to McCowan's.
Good rebound there. The Wizards have done a good job, a better job on the boards this half, for sure. I'm sure Wes talked to them about that. Tell them to get there on the boards.
Shot clock at 10. Right.
Kyle Kuzma for 3. Good offensive rebound by Vernon Carey and drawing the foul. Great work by Vernon Carey there.
It's one thing.
Getting some showing, man. I like it. Getting some showing from Vernon Carey, the youngin. Also out of Duke. We got 2 former Duke bigs out today. Mark Williams and Vernon Carey Jr.
First 2 games of preseason over in Tokyo against the Warriors, and he's picked up right where he left off there.
Vernon Carey missed the first free throw.
Whenever you're a young player in this league and trying to find your way, your path, either trying to make a team or crack a rotation, energy and physicality can do that. And Vernon Carey
Misses
Jr.
the
has
second.
that
It was his
ability.
free throw shooting. This has been
Vernon
an
Carey
issue.
Jr. was the ACC Rookie of the Year, all freshman team when he averaged 17
The Wizards are shooting 70% from the free throw line. Not good.
Back in the 2020
Not good at all.
As a freshman.
Freshman.
Good steal there by Jordan Goodwin.
Oh, Jordan Goodwin
And taking it to the coast. Jordan Goodwin has been.
So
That's his third steal of the game.
Jordan Goodwin.
I thought he was going to turn it over on his head.
I'm telling you, man. I love what I'm seeing from Goodwin. With an offensive rebound for the Hornets.
James Bouknight out of UConn.
I love what I'm seeing for Jordan Goodwin. 3 steals from him.
He now has 6 points. 3 of 6 shooting in 12 minutes.
He's been extremely impressive, man.
Play here for the Hornets. Right. Tackled, no foul call.
DeLon Wright.
Officials are going to say Wizards ball.
I think DeLon Wright missed Vernon Carey Jr. at the rim for a quick dump off, but I believe the ball was deflected beforehand.
Officials are going to go to the scorer's table. So they're going to say shot clock is now at 6.
Right here, good screens equals great execution. Anytime baseline out of bounds.
Vernon Carey working in the post on the Duke on Duke. Good defense there by Mark Williams.
Good defense. Here's Smith Jr. trying to attack the
Smith
basket.
Jr. has been impressive today. Dennis Smith Jr. has been impressive. Very good at attacking the basket.
Been solid tonight, not doing too much.
Kevin said, I think we were witnessing the next Devin Booker without
facilitating when he needs to facilitate.
Now 38 paint points for Charlotte. 6-point lead, 15 seconds remaining here in the quarter. Right, Euro step.
Good defense again by Mark Williams. He's been impressive defensively.
McCowan's to Thor in the corner.
Thor draws the foul on Rui Hachimura.
He is just
said, where's Taj?
Yes.
On the bench. They went with Vernon Carey Jr.
From high up, as far as we're up here, you can see the wingspan.
Well, I was wondering what he's going to do with this move right here. I thought he was going to get caught up, but he still had the ability with that length to get to the basket and extend from underneath the hoop, which is no easy task. And only that, get it up high enough to not have it blocked, but get fouled. I mean, I don't know what his wingspan is, but it's definitely over, what, 7'1", 7'2".
So he's listed as 6'9" in his first season out of Auburn. But with that wingspan, that's got to be at least a footer wingspan, right?
Yeah. Almost tired shoes standing up.
I like what I see from Jordan Goodwin, though, guys.
Here's the heave for Kuz.
I love what I see from Jordan Goodwin. He needs the opportunity on the squad. Honestly. You want me to be honest with y'all? I vote for Jordan Goodwin to get Corey Kisper's minutes. I vote for Jordan Goodwin to get Corey Kispert minutes. He's been extremely impressive. Extremely impressive. He impressed me in Summer League. He's impressed me now. I love what I'm seeing. Izzy said, this hurt me inside. We were leading after one half. Now we're losing. Kevin said, hear me out, D-Booker. Davis for drafting the T's. Both for unknowns. Just saying, man. Devin's got that D-Book potential. Devin, I wouldn't say Devin Booker was an unknown. And also, I got to see more. Like, I got to see him do something more. I mean, he's gotten 2 nice baskets, but you got to see if he could create his own shot at a decent level right now. Kevin said, but Booker wasn't a highly touted prospect out of Kentucky. Same with Davis.
Somebody on the team.
Let's take a look at our game summary. Kristaps Porzingis had 20 points, but left the game in the third quarter. First half, with sprained ankle. Terry Rozier with 24 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists.
Jump shot, he said Booker, I think, went lower than Davis. They're the same type of deal. Definitely need to see more. I mean, he said, of course, we lose overall bill. KPB, one of the worst teams, bro. They're fighting.
46 paint
They're
points,
fighting.
46 of their 87 points in the circuit.
Johnny Davis back in the game.
Yeah, I mean, this is
working with the ball in his hands.
How they opened up that first quarter defensively. They were not in tune, did not, I would say they were not in sync, but Coach Clifford, you don't really play that many games. You know, he knows how to, what they say, hit the stick.
Hachimura's shot clock was winding down, was able to go off glass. He scores for Washington.
Yeah, but the Hornets, they've definitely responded defensively.
And that's a staple of Steve Clifford's teams. He even talked about in the preview.
Daniel Gafford back in the game as well. Can't really afford another foul, so he can't contest that much on that layup there. Oh, man, you said JD to the G League. Back said, told you Ziggins would get 20. Ziggins went off. Johnny Davis putting up a shot. Can't get it to fall. Okay, Rui! Yes! Attack that rim, boy.
Second chance opportunities, crashing the boards. Great job in finding Rui.
Nice rebound by Rui. Running, pushing, slowing it down now, getting in the post, going to work. Pass off the Goodwin for the corner. Ah, that's how you do it. That was good work by Rui for sure. Great work there by Rui.
Hornets with 40 rebounds tonight, out rebounding the Wizards 40 to 24.
Great defense there by DeLon Wright. Great defense on that backdoor cut. Way to defend that. Way to defend that backdoor cut.
Not just settling, attacking the glass with authority and finding the right man at the right time. Rui Hachimura.
Hachimura with 12 points for the Wizards on 5 of 8 shooting. There you see Bart with 15, Hachimura with 10. Rui on the post up. 6 on the clock. Fades. Gafford, offensive rebound. That was easy for him. Here's Book Knight coming off the Williams screen. Great defense there by Jordan Gooden. Bryce McCowan goes
Daniel Gafford gives up another L1. It's terrible, man.
The 3-point play.
It's just DGs, man.
Like Daniel Gafford, I mean, was there contact? Let's take a look at it. Got him coming downhill. Oh, I don't know.
That wasn't contact though. That wasn't a foul.
Right there.
I would challenge that, but because that's Gafford's 5th foul. But he's going to foul out of this game.
It's a 3-point play for sure. They're now up 7, 9:39 remaining here in regulation. Right. Goodwin
right for 3. Trey ball, yes sir.
Big 3 for Washington as they cut the lead to 4.
Lead is down to 4. Let's go, baby.
Wizards now shooting 37%.
Oh my God, they are killing Gafford at the rim, man. They're going right at Gafford. They're going right at Gafford at the rim.
That he's been able to display at times.
Somebody who hasn't played in this game at all is coming in the game. I don't know if that's Quentin Jackson getting off the bench. But we'll see.
There's McCowan.
McCowan's for 3.
Back from 3, that's going to go out of bounds.
I think that's Quentin Jackson who's about to enter the game. I'm not sure.
Happens here at
Chippy said Johnny an All-American.
So when you taking me?
Where?
To the MGM.
You know I don't gamble.
I don't either. I eat though.
Well, what are we doing?
They got restaurants there, right?
Well, let's go eat there. So
when you take it.
So if you make your flight tonight.
Let's speed this up.
Yeah. Hachimura going left.
Nice putback by Gaff.
There to clean it up, Drew. The evolution of Daniel Gafford's game. We know about
Amazing,
this.
where's
Rim
Todd?
running,
You know,
catching
man.
blocks, doing all
Todd's
of
an
that.
old man.
Where do you see him taking this next step this season?
He said he's chilling.
You do not want other guys, especially in the second unit, to have games like Richards did tonight, like Mark Williams. You don't, when you're in that second unit, playing versus the opponent's second unit, he has to make it a goal, a priority, that there's not going to be any backup center in this league that's going to compete with me on a nightly basis, possession for possession. And I think that's the mindset Daniel Gafford has to approach this upcoming season.
Oh my goodness.
Got 5 fouls. The ball is on the floor.
Daniel Smith Jr. is like, oh, his buddies is crazy.
Steve Clifford's got his hands up looking for something. So Clifford wants something. Call something right there.
And you got to remember, Daniel Gafford, before the arrival of Porzingis, was the starting center for the Washington Wizards. So whenever a starting center got paid to be a starting center, starts in the second unit, he has to dominate. And that's the goal, I believe, for Daniel Gafford, is dominating.
Dante, you said Gaff's the weak link right now, and they know where to attack. Gaff needs to work. Yeah, they're going right at Gafford. Like, they're going right at Gafford.
And he wins the tip with Daniel Gafford. Another long, athletic player.
Good work by Jordan Goodwin attacking the basket.
Nice, solid game here by Jordan.
I love Jordan Goodwin's game, man. He deserves, I'm telling you, he needs some run in the main squad, man, in the regular season, with Corey being out. Good defense. Another steal from Jordan Goodwin. Jordan Goodwin, 4 steals.
Turnover here.
Slow it down. Slow it down, guys. Slow it down. There you go. 4
4
steals.
Gardena, California.
Here's Wright.
Turnover there. Bad pass from DeLon Wright.
So Jordan Goodwin, DeLon Wright, Quentin Jackson, Rui Hachimura, and Daniel Gafford are in the lineup for Washington.
Jordan Goodwin's up to 4 steals now.
You know who else was from Gardena, California?
Who's that?
Brandon Jennings. Don't give me that look like, who's that?
No, I know who that is.
Rui Hachimura shooting the technical free throw shot.
50 ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. So I remember.
That's a rookie. Against who? Against Steph.
Good hit.
He gave Steph the business.
So against the Warriors.
Rui Hachimura hits that technical foul shot. 96-95, Charlotte, 7:30 here in the 4th.
You gotta remember, Brandon Jennings.
Kevin, you said Goodwin has potential. Like, Goodwin is a guy that I like look, no joke. I think he should get some Corey Kispert minutes, man. Like, he's impressing me right now. He's impressing me.
Well, Steph happens.
Yes.
Hey, you know he's a guy who got a little bag too. That's one of the guys who's been on the go-go squad.
Kai Jones, kick out the
way to get out there, Quentin Jackson. Too late though, but waiting for Quentin Jackson to get out there. Lead back up to 4 for the Hornets. Oh, spacing is nasty. Spacing is nasty. Spacing is nasty.
Off to Hachimura. Hachimura looking to go left, and he's going to lower the shoulder and going to be called for an offensive.
The spacing was pretty bad on that.
Pretty solid defense right there.
That's good defense by the Hornets.
Rui's second foul.
Sliding his feet on this ISO right here, taking it square in the chest and letting the officials do the rest.
Good scout there by McCollum's understanding. Rui does his
like,
best when he's going
Jordan Goodwin's actually a guy who's been on the go-go for a little bit. He's been on the go-go. He's been developing in that system. He's impressed in Summer League. And he looks good in regular season ball. He looks more ready than Johnny Davis right now. I would go Jordan Goodwin. Like, this is a guy who's actually been on the Wizards, like, squad. Telling you. I'm loving it. All right, y'all. We come back. What we doing? We coming back. What we doing, guys?
ShippyLubeDC.com for locations. Hornets with possession with a 4-point lead. 6:45 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Jalen Crutcher, Kai Jones, Bryce McCowens, Booknight, and Thor are in the game for the Hornets.
Offensive rebound there for the Raiders. I said Raiders. I'm sorry.
Here's Thor, top of the key.
Strong
rebound by Gafford. Daniel Gafford, that's now his 7th rebound. Scored 12 points in 22 minutes. Anthony Gill set to check in. Hachimura, top of the key, 3.
Offensive rebound there. Good rebound by Quentin Jackson, attacking the basket. Loves up to Gafford. Good work by Quentin Jackson. The Wizards are down by 2 points now.
Jackson did a phenomenal job making the
What is this camera? What is this camera view? Show the game.
Made the right play right there.
Somebody scored for the Hornets. I don't know because they were zoomed in on Daniel Gafford.
Great job.
Hornets were able to come right back down and score.
Rui Hachimura, spin, fade, nice. Over Thor.
Talk about the mid-range game.
Brandon said you want Goodwin to take his per minutes even when he's healthy again, or you mean just while he's injured? I would say while he's injured. I mean, who knows if he continues to impress.
Had a good conversation with
I don't know.
Rip Hamilton the other day on the podcast. That was unbelievable content.
So Rui Hachimura is going to sit down. 15 points going.
Rui Hachimura sitting down now. Anthony Gill's in the game.
Solid move by Rui.
Yeah.
We got a 2-point game here. A little over 5 to go. Booknight attacking, blocked by Carey.
Good block by Carey. Quentin Jackson attacking the paint. Good rebound by Gill. Loses the ball. Vernon Carey offensive rebound. Blocked. Good work. Tie game, fellas. Tie game.
There's always extra incentive playing against your old team, especially the team that traded you. Vernon Carey Jr. going at his former team.
Good work down there. It's getting hunchy, fellas. It's getting janky, as Drew Gooden would say. Good defense there. Good defense there by Gill. Good to rebound.
The game in Tokyo, and these young players have a spotlight.
Jordan Goodman, ball in his hands.
See if they can make
getting a little loose.
Under duress.
Getting it back from Vernon. Working a 2-man game. Pick and roll. Vernon Carey passes out to the corner. Anthony Gill passes out to DeLon Wright. DeLon Wright for 3! Yes, sir. DeLon Wright, 3-ball. Wizards up by 3. 104-101. 4:18 to go. Great ball movement. Terrific pass to the corner from Vernon Carey to Anthony Gill. Good. Continue to move the ball. Way to swing it. Anthony Gill, DeLon Wright, tray ball cash. Just how you write it up.
Right here, Vernon Carey Jr. saying, get that shot out of here.
Vernon Carey looking good, man. Vernon Carey looking decent. You looking decent. You looking respectable out there.
crown's a winner at MGM National Harbor with our 3-team parlay of food, drinks, and sports. Find
Looking good, man.
Sports
Kevin said, where was this last year?
MGMNationalHarbor.com. It's guaranteed to be monumental.
If you get kicked out of your neighbor's yard for stealing their leaves, you're going to need something to fuel you up so you can sneak back in. Fall hard with the pumpkin.
Matt, you said everybody eats, gotta love it. Jay, you said getting some G League type action. Yeah, they're playing well. Jordan Goodwin is playing really well. Vernon Carey is playing well. He got that block shot as well. I'm liking what I'm seeing from some of our G League guys, man. Go making their impression tonight.
Answer your questions, treat you like family, and fight for your best interests. We're lawyers that care. If you've been injured, call Chase and Boscolo. 1-800-728-5898.
Shout out to the Go-Go guys, man.
Toyota is the #1 selling retail brand in America, thanks to a steady supply of new vehicles.
Playing really well. Vernon Carey, 2 for 3 from the field. 2 rebounds, 1 block shot, 4 points. You got Jordan Goodwin with 7 points, 4 steals, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist, 3 for 7 for the steal, 42%, 50% from 3.
Toyota, let's go places.
Up 3, man. Shout out to this Capital City Go-Go. Said Gillis so good, always a positive. Yeah.
It's been on display tonight, Drew.
Yeah, he's bounced back. That first half didn't have that much energy, but in the second half, he responded, going against the second unit of the Hornets, staying around that rim.
Daniel Gafford almost with a double-double, 14.7 rebounds and 3 assists, 7 for 9 from the field. Crunch time, fellas. Crunch time. It's preseason, but obviously you want to come away with wins like this, especially from guys who aren't the main guys. This is what you like to see. No Kuzma on the court, no KP on the court, no Bill on the court. You're seeing some other guys step up. That's what you want to see.
If you know her, you know she probably wants it.
You want that
Very independent.
You want that BMW? Why are you looking at me?
Hey, honestly, Uncle Drew said he's got you. As we're waiting for live action here, the Wizards getting their final instructions from Wes Unseld Jr. So we got 4 minutes left here. Wizards with a 3-point lead. They were able to bounce back after having that big lead really in the first half. How do you want to see them close this game out, Drew?
Getting shots, good quality shots. I'm not saying make them, but get good looks at the rim. Do not turn the ball over and unforce careless turnovers.
Let's go, fellas. Let's go.
Buckets on the other end. Now, defensively,
let's go, guys. Let's go, guys.
You have to get contested shots, hands up, and if they miss, last but not least, gang rebound and run.
Anthony Gill is in the game with Jordan Goodwin, Vernon Carey Jr., Quentin Jackson, and a Kansas Jayhawk is in the house.
Oh, yeah, is that Dotson?
Yeah. Devon Dotson in the game.
We got Devon Dotson in the game now to close out this.
4 minutes in regulation.
Another summer league guy. Dotson was impressive in the summer league. Jordan Goodwin forcing a travel on book night.
There he is. He forced a turnover.
We got Devon Dotson in the game. We got Quentin Jackson in the game. Jordan Goodwin, Anthony Gill, and
here we go, Dotson.
Vernon Carey. Interestingly enough, no Johnny Davis. No Johnny Davis
here for Jordan Goodwin.
No Johnny Davis.
Goodwin off the screen from Carey.
Goodwin off the screen from Carey.
Rebound, Charlotte.
Biggie said, damn, I missed it. This has been a good game. Been a good game.
All right, here's Thor.
Good defense from Gill on Thor, but Thor draws the foul.
I know it's a little too early to say this, but he kind of.
Don't do it.
Surprised Johnny Davis isn't getting any time here.
Say it then. Let's say it then if you know. No. Who does he remind you of on this play right here? Say it.
I'm telling you, Johnny Davis should be in the game right now.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not gonna say it. You can say it.
Well, Rich Wolf, our producer, just whispered in my ear and he said Giannis. I just saw a little bit.
I don't know why Johnny Davis isn't in the game currently. These are the times where he should be playing.
Look, man, I know it's preseason, Drew, but you got to do better.
Hey, but check this out. All three of us were kind of on the same page mentally, but nobody wanted to say it. Nobody had the you know what to say it, and I said it. Yeah, you already know.
So you're calling that your comp?
We're going to say what Glenn Consoler said.
That's a foul. And one!
Nice
Yes, sir, Vernon Carey.
There you see the players on the floor.
Revenge game.
Youngster Vernon Carey Jr. going to the lines. The Wizards look to extend their lead now to 4.
When we talked about getting stops and efficient looks at the rim right here, that's a good look.
Good work by Vernon Carey.
In the painted area to one of your bigs, Vernon Carey Jr., showing he can finish in that restricted area.
And the complete three-point play.
Now a
4-point lead. Dante, you said watch how Dawson work though. He was impressive in the summer league, man. For our summer league streams, Devin Dawson, he was a guy.
Japan, I thought he was extremely solid. Now,
good defense there. Vernon Carey, good defense. Good rebound by Gordon. Loving what I'm seeing. Quentin Jackson on the break.
Ball's on the floor. They're going to say it's off Dotson. Turnover, Washington.
A little rough there.
Yeah. Quentin Jackson, he has a point right there. He was fouled. You see Coach Wes Unseld putting his hands up.
That's only the Wizards' 11th turnover tonight.
I wonder if the officials have a plan to catch tonight, too.
All right, baseline drive, and that is
nice
good.
Baseline drive there.
LiAngelo ball.
Oh, LiAngelo Ball's in the game.
Ball brothers.
Wizards up 2. Vernon Carey down there on the mismatch in the post. Yes, sir! Vernon Carey on the mismatch against Boot Knight. They find him. Easy bucket for Vernon. Boot Knight with a deep 3. Misses. Good rebound by Carey. Yes, sir.
I mean, that's what you need. In the crunch right now, it's time and score. And
Jordan Goodwin working out of the pick and roll. Passes it to Quentin Jackson for the deep 3. Woo!
Tell you what, he's a keeper.
Yes, sir.
About 2 or 3.
Yes, sir. Wizards Summer League. Capital Sidhu Go-Go. Take it over Charlotte. Yes, sir.
I ain't never ever.
Biggie, my man, thank you for the $4.99. I appreciate it. Ooh, Cat Jones. I appreciate the $4.99. You said, why is Gil getting so much playing time? And where's Johnny? He's been doing good. And Gav been playing too damn soft at times.
I'll tell you what, there are some.
It's a good question. Gil's definitely been good. I mean, he's out there right now.
They're going to call Jackson for the travel. But he had evil intentions going to the rack.
He got that too?
Oh, God. Quentin Jackson got some ups, man.
But he's got bounce.
Yeah, it don't matter if you got bunnies like that.
God dang. Quentin Jackson guy.
We'll make up at the rim.
I'll meet you at the rim.
I'll meet you at the rim and make up for it.
90 seconds remaining here in regulation, 112.
But yeah, Gafford, he definitely was a little soft down there today. Not a terrible game. Decent game overall from him. But good defense. Good pick and roll defense.
Great job by Vernon.
Great work by Dotson and great work by Vernon Carey to go and intercept that ball. Devin Dotson, 1 minute to go. 1 minute to play. Vernon Carey, Dotson, pick and roll game. Dotson pulls up. Yes, sir.
14-107 timeout.
Yes, sir.
So the
Wizards youngins looking nice.
Can answer the bell as Washington leads by 7.
If you need $640 or $850,
beautiful,
up to
beautiful, beautiful work by these guys. Very impressive performances. Quentin Jackson with the deep 3. Dotson with that midi. Vernon Carey with some blocks. Got a steal. Taking advantage of mismatches. Jordan Goodwin. I mean, beautiful. Just beautiful from everybody. Beautiful performances. I love what I'm seeing here. Terrific. Terrific. Terrific performances today. I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it.
They serve their community better.
Devin Dotson with only 3 minutes of playing time, instant effect.
Together,
that's what you like to see.
Together, we are Washington.
That's what you like to see for sure.
Quentin Jackson and the young players for the Washington Wizards looking to close out this game to get
this game strong, baby. Strong, baby.
You join us for our next Wizards telecast
Loving
Friday when the Wizards take on the New York Knicks. Coverage begins at 7:30 on NBC Sports Washington. And stream the Wizards on the go using the My Teams app. Drew, one of the biggest differences between the second preseason game in the fourth quarter and tonight has been the scoring. Wizards young players have outscored the Hornets 31-18. They got outscored 30-10 to Golden State.
Yeah, well, you know, that's the experience factor coming in, just trying to get some reps. And also trying to build some team chemistry. I mean, it's one thing trying to build the chemistry collectively as a team, and then trying to hit your individual goals of what you're trying to do out there as an individual. What situation?
Okay, what's going on? You said 11 to death on the squad so far. Yeah, they're looking good, man. The youngins are looking good. They're playing hard, being active defensively. Love to see it. Good activity there for Dotson to get back in Thor's face. That was great defensive work from Dotson there. Way to recover, get in front of Thor, try to affect his three-point shot, which he misses. 35 seconds left. This game's looking like it's in hand.
Dotson trying to turn the corner.
Vernon Carey.
There's Carey.
Kicks out to Quentin Jackson.
Carey to Jackson. Shot
Quentin Jackson. Floater alert. That should be the dagger, baby. That should be the dagger. Quentin Jackson. Floater alert. Mismatch on K. Jones.
116-107 Washington with 20 seconds remaining here in regulation.
Impressive. Impressive.
Trying to get into the scene,
impressive,
into the
man.
Gap, and he does that right at the rack.
Nice
extremely impressive performances, guys.
Texas A&M.
I love what I'm seeing.
From the first day
oh man, I love what I'm seeing from them.
Confidence is really high. As we take a look at the early portion of the regular season for the Washington Wizards to get started in earnest in the Heartland on October the 19th in Indiana, followed by the home opener on the 21st.
I mean, great work. Great work by all the young guys, man. Really. Terrific work. Great win. Great team win.
Listen,
everybody. I mean, Dotson literally has had like 4 minutes of playing time. Came in, had an instant effect. Terrific work. I mean, great work.
It's the Charlotte team right here.
You're going to have to compete every night in the East.
Every night. It's no nights off, no days, and then still got to go out
That's
west.
what you let us see, man. That's what you let us see. It's preseason, but who doesn't love seeing that from your young guys, man? From your G League guys, your Summer League guys. That's good work right there.
What kind of questions were answered?
That's really good work. That's really good work.
You got to win. And you also gave your young
This is a really good win. Really great job by the Wizards squad. Terrific job pulling it out. Really impressed. Really impressed with this late game performance. That hyped me up. Ending the game off with another turnover. Forcing another turnover. Great work by the Washington Wizards. Great work by the young guys. Shout out Capital City Go-Go. Shout out Wizards Summer League team, man.
First preseason
victory of the season. Love to see it. Great work. Season finale on Friday against the Knicks before we get the real ball, but this was really nice. This was a good dub. Good dub, man. Great stream. This was nice. This was nice, guys.
Good solid win, good solid effort.
Good win, good win.
Tonight, even though it was a preseason game, these guys competed.
Good win, man. I'm happy. That was a good win.
Couple guys went down.
Big, you said only lost to the Golden State. You said Golden State's the standard. Jay, you said Jackson not diamond in the rough, getting it out the mud. I liked it, man.
You see him talking to Mark Williams. Johnny Davis getting 4 points on 2 of 4 for 15 minutes. Good to see Johnny Davis getting to the scoring column. Good to see a lot of these young players getting these opportunities. As Drew said, some of the veterans, Kyle Kuzma with 15, 20 for Porzingis with the sprained ankle before he left. Will
Great
Barton
work,
with
man.
10. It's good to see
Great
Monte
work.
Morris facilitating.
That should make us all happy. That's a good way to that's a good way to end it, man. That's great work by the Wizards, man. Great work by the young guys. impressive performance to end the game. Just extremely impressive. An extremely impressive way to end the game. I love it. I love it. Izzy, see you worried, man? They got it back for us. They got it back for us. To end the game, leading scorer, Kristaps Porzingis with the 20 points. Second leading scorer, tied Rui Hachimura and Kyle Kuzma. The Wizards shot 48% from the field, 39% from the three. So great work there from the guys. Very impressive. Just very impressive, man. You want to talk about great performances? Jordan Goodwin with the 4 steals, 5 rebounds, filling up the stat sheet. Vernon Carey revenge game, 7 points, 5 rebounds. He got a block and a big steal. Even shout out to Johnny Davis a little bit. Had 2 nice little baskets and did some good things defensively that you like to see from him. So that's good. That's all fine and dandy. Good game. Good showing from Johnny Davis as well. Quentin Jackson. I mean, terrific showing. Terrific showing from him. Terrific showing from him. Devin Dotson in 4 minutes and 18 seconds of play. Showed a lot. Showed a lot in only 4 minutes of play. DeLon Wright, good, effective defensively, 10 points. Monte Morris, good job facilitating tonight, 7 assists. Kyle Kuzma kind of took over a little bit as that leading force after KP got aggressive, started attacking the basket. 50% from the field, 50% from 3, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Kind of had that point forward mojo going. I like that. I like that. Chippy said a win and no bill. I saw a lot today. They did better on the boards in the second half. Not as many offensive rebounds given up in the second half. They really locked down on that and on the boards. Let's see how they ended it off. They ended it off with 50 rebounds to the Hornets, 50 rebounds. So they ended up tying 50-50 rebound battle. Offensive rebounds, they grabbed 11. Hornets grabbed 14. But that was still a really good job. Really turned it up. Did a better job with the boards in the second half. I like what I saw, man. I like what I saw. That was a good game. Definitely a good game. Matt, you said, who's your X Factor? My X Factor today? It's tough. You can go with a lot of people, man. KP was expected. We thought he would go off, so he's not the X Factor. I would say my X Factor. I would say my X Factor is, man, give me Jordan Goodwin. He came in, played 20 minutes of basketball, got 4 steals, got 5 rebounds to go along with 7 points. Was really good at attacking the basket. Shot 37% from the field, 50% from 3. Really liked what he did. I got to go with Jordan Goodwin. I'm a big Jordan Goodwin guy. He probably won't get the minutes, but I would love it if he did. Shout out Jordan Goodwin. He was my X Factor, man. But you could go with a lot of different people. You can go with Rui Hachimura. He had a really good game. So yeah, I would definitely say Goodwin is my X Factor. You said kept him in the game on Hustleman is Goodwin, Jay? Tough. I love it. Biggie said, I told you to believe. Last year we would have lost that game. I mean, it was a good showing for preseason for sure. It definitely was. It definitely was. One thing I want to see from Gafford, even though he ended up having a pretty decent game. I just want to see him it's tough because you want him to toughen up, but it's tough for him, man, because he fouls. Gafford fouls, man. And you of course you want Gafford to be more tough. You want him to be stronger down there. But it's tough for him to be stronger if he's going to commit fouls and have 5 fouls in a game. It's tough because there's going to be times. There's definitely going to be times where KP may go down with an injury or something like that, and you need Gafford to really step up. You can't afford for him to almost foul out like he did tonight. But other than that, I like what I saw from Daniel Gafford, you know? Kevin said, hey, D, A+ for JD. For what JD has done the rest of this offseason, I mean, this preseason, I think that was Johnny Davis's best showing. I mean, it wasn't a lot, but that was definitely his best showing, I would say. I would definitely say that was his best showing. He looked confident. I think he looked confident out there. He didn't look lost. I like what I saw from Johnny. Biggie said Gil had no reason getting that many minutes. I mean, I don't have an issue with Gil getting 20 minutes. I think he was all right. He got some really good offensive rebounds for the Wizards at a time when they were struggling in the first half. He did a really good job with the boards, grabbing offensive rebounds. He grabbed 2 of them. 3 for 5 from the field. I don't have an issue with Anthony Gill getting minutes. I don't know how many minutes he's going to get during the regular season, but I mean, I don't think he took minutes away from Rui. Rui still had 24 minutes. He still had way more minutes than Gill. But Johnny, I mean, I think Johnny, maybe they're still resting him up from the knee tendonitis because Johnny should have been in the game late. He should have been in the game late. I would have thought he would have been in over Devin Dotson, but maybe he's resting his knee. But I will say, Quentin Jackson, man, impressive. Quentin Jackson, very impressive, I would say. Jordan Goodwin, very impressive. Vernon Carey, very impressive. $100%, in my opinion. 100%. But yeah, guys, that's probably going to be it for me for tonight. I gotta go to sleep. I got work in the morning. It's 9:30. I appreciate all the love today. I appreciate you guys being in the stream. Biggie, thank you for tuning in, man. Dropping the $4.99. I really appreciate that. Jay, everybody, Kevin, all my guys who dropped by. Appreciate it. I'll see if I'll stream Friday. We'll see. We'll see if I stop by Friday and stream on Friday for the game, but definitely 100% game 1 of the regular season we're streaming. 100%. Watch along game 1. 100%. But thank you guys. Love you guys. Great game today. Great win, Wizards. Dub, as they say. I'll see you guys next time, man. Have a good one, everybody. In peace. Take care, guys.